Thank you. You're welcome.
And the first words starting off are thank you from Kristen for thanking you all for coming to tonight's live stream.
Sure, yeah. Yay!
Yeah,
Silly
unintentional timing where my blooming OBS decided to actually start quicker than usual.
Amazing.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Hey, I got hit with a deluxe charge. Thank you.
Yep. 54 months.
All right, let me get the music playing and then the music while we get started, just because we might as well have some ambience.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
All right, is the music playing for anyone, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, sorry. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's episode of Going Digital. I am Brownie, your digital master for tonight. Sorry he's tired from working a 10.5-hour shift, but he's here because I sacrificed my time for all of this. And speaking of the time is now to introduce our players because we got the ragtag crew as you, hopefully, know and love them. We're joined by the group as we go in order. We're joined by Hannah.
Hello, everyone.
Joined by Aeon.
Yeah, it's me.
We're joined by Caitlin.
Hey guys.
We're joined by Lena.
I want to go back to freaking bed.
We're joined by Dell.
Hoi everybody.
And we're joined by Kristen.
Hello.
Hey, so how's everybody doing?
Fine.
I'm doing good, thanks. I can't wait to see how my luck it will be in this game today.
Oh, what are you talking about? Your luck is amazing.
Well, it was me who had the bad luck last episode for the majority of roles.
So let's
The good luck.
Please be Chris doing the bad luck.
tell that to the world. Anyway, so, ladies and gentlemen, you may notice that things are going to be a little bit on the different end, as you may notice that the display is a tiny bit different. Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, starting from today, we have essentially a viewer account where the stream will be happening, so you guys will not be spoiled as to what I'm flinging your way. So the idea of invisible things aren't there for the people to look and go, hang on a minute, why didn't that trigger? So now everyone can be just as surprised or just as angry or just as excited.
It's a lot better.
Thank you. You're too kind. I'd like to thank the Academy for giving me this Academy, for giving me this Academy, for giving me this Academy. Oh, damn, the DM's on repeat again. Oh, it's not that bad.
Anyway, shall we get started?
Love your bunches.
Love your bunches too, Dal. Although, thank you for telling me who it was, because I didn't know who did that. Let's see. Delancey gets a -1.
Hey.
Damn.
She triggered it. Anyway, no, you don't. So, I think it's time that we get right into this. So, apologies for the later start. We had to wait for a last-minute arrival and get ourselves fully set up. So, also, one other thing to bring up, the setup for getting this whole thing done was so last-minute, I do not know if my microphone will work too well with what's happening. So, my apologies if my audio goes in and out at times. That's all I ask, is that people please be patient as I'm trying to work on get this in the right path. But so far, I have the other laptop with the DM powers right by the side of me. So, it's currently sitting on top of a suitcase.
Nice.
What can I say? What can I say? They're light and easy to. They're like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Wait, that didn't come out right. God damn it! I'm too tired. I'm gonna shut up and go in the corner. That's the wrong game.
No, get out the corner. Come on.
Okay. Wait, no, but I gotta get in the corner because it's story time.
That's something for me.
Tell us a story, Dungeon Master.
I'm
Very
really using
well.
the book theme here.
I think we should get Narratormon into this.
Oh, I suppose I am gonna have to. Hang on a second. Let me bring out his Digivice. All right.
No, it's not Narratormon. It's Morgan Freemon. God damn
There you
it,
go,
you're right.
Morgan Freeman. Well, yeah, Narratormon is his previous form. Anywho, let me go get him. Morgan Freeman, realize!
Hello there, everybody. How we all doing?
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
I hope you're greeted by Morgan Freeman because I have no idea if I put the audio right.
No, you're
You're
perfectly
good.
fine. It's also coming through stream. I have it on the background just in case.
Oh, that's fantastic. But the tell us the story, Morgan Freeman, says Crimson. Why, certainly, my young child. Now sit comfortably, and I will tell you all the story of what happened last time of Going Digital. So, our young Digidestined had made their way to the outskirts of Terra City, only premise that they were going to go and help Marukimon with saving the city from the recent endeavors of the Digimon that they had encountered once before. They had decided to split up into two different teams, with Zara, Callum, and Akane going off to the front of the city, while the others had gone off to the back entrance to try to sneak into the city and see if they could scout out some information or see what the damage was done. But, as predictable as it was that the Digimon had made their way into the city, and being cornered by the Nightmon that were in the city, the battle was going their way, but some Digimon decided to combine together to make themselves into a giant Digimon with more power than ever before. Just as it was looking a tiny bit bleak, the Digidestined had able to acquire a miracle within their own power. The power of Digivolution, where all 6 partner Digimon had transformed into their champion forms. It was such a mighty sight to behold, wasn't it? We had Harrismon transforming into Fiddlemon. We had Terramon transforming into Galemon. Ipmon transforming into Wizardmon. Labramon transforming into Dobomon. I know what I said. I learned to keep going with this. With Therapyomon transforming into Budgermon. And Kakuamon transforming into Blade. I hope I get the right one. Blade Coagamon.
Yes, you got it right.
I Also, Crimson says that if I collect enough, then I'll evolve into Mammosamon. God damn it. The power of the Diodos. Like, can I go into Brendan Lee Mulliganmon? Well, I will work on that. I'll work on that joke. But anyway, as our heroes had made their way further into the city and regrouped after the confrontations that they had, they then followed their little helpers that they came across in the form of Gladimon and Automon. But arriving on the outskirts of the Digi-Citadel, which was said to be the housing residence of the former Digidestined, but as they had acquired and were modeling of the outside sites, they were greeted by the mayor, leader, or governor, or whatever you want to call them, the mighty tower of Marukimon, as he greeted the Digidestined and led them all inside. And that was where our tale was last told. Now then, mighty DM, I believe I hand it back to you. But I could just ask for a personal favor. Just please, whatever you do, don't put me
Back in the day. It's great to interrupt him when that happens like that. Don't worry, I'll find a way to digivolving him to something more peaceful someday. I don't know if that came through all right, because I didn't have my audio playing this time, so I had no idea.
You're good.
You did. You're fine.
Beautiful.
You kind
that's
of cut yourself off a little too early when you did it. As in,
Yeah.
Cut yourself off, but you did it fine.
It's because the last time when I tried to change the last time I invoked the powers of Morgan Freeman, it took a delay before it cut out. So it's like, oh, now it doesn't.
Weird.
One day I will digifuse with Morgan Freeman to become a mighty being. But until then, I'll just be your DM and see what happens. So, Digidestined. At this point, you have been, if I recall correctly, Marukimon was essentially opening the door for all of you. Do you all go inside, or do you take your time, or do you do anything else in the procedure?
Go inside.
Callum,
Yeah, Zara's just gonna go in.
Yeah, Callum can go in.
Yep.
Very well. Sounds like everyone's going inside. So at this point, so Digidestined, as you make your way inside, you climb up the small set of stairs to head through the large doorway, which was the only thing that was lit at the time. As I said, they're just the image at the time. But as you make your way inside, you are greeted with a different sight before you. You are then greeted by the foyer.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So feel free to position yourselves at the bottom, but there's just a visual part here. So as you make your way inside, you are greeted by this beautiful looking marble-like display. Despite being in the digital world, this is essentially what you can't believe, as you could recognize as a mansion of some kind, which definitely comes out as not quite as expected. But you all make your way inside, and you're greeted by the sight.
Huh.
Yo, this place is too rad.
Jeez.
Feels like home.
Zara's gonna look at Harriet after she says this and just blink. What do you mean this feels like home?
I'd rather not say.
Yo, guys, look! I can see my face in the reflection on the floor. So shiny.
Those are marble tiles. It's pretty common.
Not where I'm from.
Yeah.
Coming in behind you, Orcamon. Oh, sorry, Aeon. Do you want to say something? Sorry.
No, I said it.
Oh, my apologies. I've been trying to work on that. I'm sorry, Aeon.
You're
I
fine, you're
didn't
fine.
hear it, Aeon. Can you say it again?
Mimiko just basically said, no?
Okay. Orcamon's going to come in just plopping his little flippers on the floor, and you just hear this as he comes in and just goes, I'm glad you like the little sight that you see before you. Welcome, Digidestined, to the Digi Citadel. This is a humble abode that was created in honor of the Digidestined when they were here the last time. Well, the previous batch. But the fact you're here is quite a sight to behold. I should probably introduce myself properly. I am Orcamon, as I said before, and I am your personal butler within this establishment.
Butler?
Whoa, wait, this is ours? This place?
Indeed. That's the whole point of it. The Digi Citadel was created by the former Digidestined. They started setting up an establishment for themselves, and they thought it'd be a lot better than having to hoof around and seeing what they could do. Nothing wrong with going outside and living it up in tents and, in your homes and outside of stuff like that. But sometimes it's nice to have a place to call home rather than just traversing and never really setting foot anywhere on the ground. Am I wrong?
I can agree with that.
Well, I've only seen this place on the on magazines, so to be in this type of place face to face, it's quite those are some big stairs.
Indeed.
He then begins to kind of go up the stairs, and he's like, "Oh, I've always wanted to do this in movies." And he then begins to slide down the banisters.
Okay.
Zara's immediately going to move out the way so she's not getting freaking hit.
I am happy. Yeah, fair enough. You guys watch as Callum just essentially places his butt on the rail and just gently slides down. I will not have you roll because you're having fun.
Faster, Zara moved.
Harrisbot is gonna be ooh, I wanna go. My guys understand to do the same thing.
Even further away.
So Orcamon seeing this is just going to sort of chuckle a little bit and goes, I can definitely say you got more energy than the previous Digidestined, I'll say that much.
Hmm.
Oh. Go ahead. Go. No, it's okay. You first, Elf. You'll have some fun. You guys have some fun.
Yeah, Jordan just kind of looks around, just kind of taking in the sights. And he's just like, it's did the previous Digidestins must have some pretty extravagant tastes then.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. They actually, according from what I was informed, they came from humble backgrounds.
You know what? Yeah,
The residents of the former Data City, when it was first constructed, had made the establishment a little bigger, waiting for their return. The fact that most of the residents decided to build upon build, it got a little bit out of control. To be honest, what you're seeing here is what has been the work on it ever since the last Digidestined were last here. The fact that, we essentially doubled in place because we thought it was the right thing to do in case our heroes ever returned.
I see.
Will it be alright if you show us around? I'm intrigued to see what this citadel has to offer.
I mean, I don't mind giving a tour if that's what the case, but depends. Are the rest of you interested in the tour, or would you prefer to go off on your own 2 feet?
Heck yeah, I'm all up for a tour.
I'm gonna pass.
You sure?
Better-
Because you can get lost in a mansion if you don't know where you're going.
Hey, I'll get a tour later. I'm just gonna. I don't know.
Terramon's going to look over. Oh, sorry. Terramon's going to look over at you, Zara, and just goes. So, is this what humans normally live in?
Nope.
Unless you've got lots of money, no.
So, a lot of bits, and you could have a place like this back home. Huh.
We don't use bits back where we come from, but yes, essentially.
Well, you need and by a lot of bits, like a million, like a billion to afford this, and even then, I don't think my 9-to-5 job is enough to help me afford something like this.
Harriet's
My
gonna
job is well
snicker
paid,
at this.
My job is well paid, but it certainly wouldn't allow me to pay for something like this.
Who could afford a place like this? No one.
I mean, didn't Harriet say that this felt like home? Why are you hiding? Is your parents rich or something? Got a secret
No.
stash of money?
I'd rather not say because that is my personal life.
Fair, fair enough.
Well, who am I to at least intrude? But if anyone is wanting a tour, then please follow me. I will lead you to the first area, in which case, let's see, should we start down here or start upstairs?
Perhaps start down here, so it saves us coming back down later.
Oh, that's a fair enough point. You must be the smart one.
Well,
Heck
I
yeah.
think so.
Heck yeah, she is. Calvin comes in grace.
Very well. Please, follow me. And he's going to lead you to the left side of the mansion first. So basically the mansion towards the direction of where Mimiko and Akane are. So for those who follow, he's going to lead you down the western foyer gateway. And as you are heading down in that direction, you go down a small hallway that, to begin with, doesn't have any doors, but right at the far end, there is a single set of doors that is a little smaller than the main entrance, and Orcamon pushes it open, and you are greeted with the dining area.
Ooh, looks nice.
So you don't have to put your tokens here if you don't want to. This is just for the sake of showing the place, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put it down. There's no
Yeah. So
Harriet's
Orcamon...
gonna. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Harriet's gonna do like a whistle. Nice digs. A little bit small, but it's quite cute.
Well, when...
Oh, Callum like runs to like notices the fridge like, oh, please tell me there's food here.
Do you open the fridge?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, Zara leans over to Jordan and goes, 5 bits, so he opens the fridge.
Harriet's gonna look at Zara. 10 bits if there is food, and maybe some drinks.
I mean, there probably is, but fair enough.
All right. So, okay. So, Callum, as you open up the fridge, you actually see that the fridge is completely empty.
Oh,
Hey, Zara won 15 bits.
Pay up.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to pay.
You don't have to. It's said as a joke. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah, keep
Fair
going,
enough.
keep going. Sorry.
All right. So the fridge is completely empty, and Orcamon goes, well, the food did go a tiny bit bad as the time went on. We didn't know when they would last return, so we just thought we wouldn't fill it up until the next Digidestined arrived or the next inhabitants came by.
Looks
oh
like
well.
a bit of grocery shopping later.
Hell yeah. We can get whatever we want.
Oh, you might not have to worry too much about that, but yes, any food you want to gather, you can do so, in which case, I'm sure that the fridge itself will help look after it. The house is very keen on looking after itself, you know?
Well, we might as well put in the food we got from the village to keep it safe, you know?
Hold on. You said the house is keen in looking after itself. Is this house alive?
Oh, no, not quite alive, but more the fact of that there is an extra assistant in the house.
Ah.
Who's the assistant?
Oh, let me see. And Orcamon's going to look around the kitchen area, and you see close to the oven that there is what looks like a Digivice slot. And he points and goes, here. Could I get one of you to slot your Digivice into this? That is, if you are true Digidestined, you would have one that activates the console.
You're a
Hey, I
foodie,
already
you
did the
do
one
it.
outside, so one of us, you guys have to do it.
Zara's gonna look at Callum and go, you're the foodie, you do it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And Callum walks over and puts his device in the oven.
All right. Well, it's close to the oven, so you place the Digivice into it. Do you place it screen down or the back down?
Back down?
Okay. As you place it back down, Orcamon looks and goes, No, you have to turn it the other way. The screen has to face the console.
Oh, sorry. I'm
That's
not
okay.
good with these.
No, it's okay. I understand. And as you do this?
Yes.
Okay. As you do so, there is... Oh, is this... There we go. Fine and stop. So, as this happens, there is a loud hum, and it begins to echo around the whole room. Orcamon is stood there with his arms crossed and goes, looks like she's finally awake.
She?
Hope this music is going to play. Yeah. I have made this her theme song. You'll see. So as the hum stops, all of a sudden, a voice echoes out.
Oh. Hello. Wait. You're not the previous one. Are you one of the Digidestined?
Yes. Would you like the new Digidestin? I think.
Digital device. It's so great to hear another voice of here. Oh, I'm sorry. My manners. I've been asleep for so long, I didn't even realize that new Digidestined were coming. My name is Jelfie.
Jolfie?
Jelfie. I'm the digital environment's living parent and helper informant.
How do you
Well, it's a
spell
pleasure
that?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jolfie.
Jelfie. It's Jelfie. Delphi.
Right.
Delphi.
Yeah?
Delphi.
Yeah,
So,
think of yeah, I apologize for the voice. Think of Delphox, stuff without the OX.
Oh, okay. It's a D, right? Okay.
Right.
It's a D.
Okay.
Alright. Delphi, can you explain to us what you do around this citadel?
Oh, I pretty much help out the Digidestined in any way that they possibly can. If you require information, if you require wake-up calls, if you require things to help you out, I try to do my best to help out in any way. After all, that is my prerogative, after all. Forgive me, but I can see that none of you are the previous inhabitants of the Citadel. Could I
We're
ask?
the new destined.
Oh. Yeah, you're the one who activated my console said so as well. So, does that mean all of you are Digidestined?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, nice to meet you.
Pleasure. So as I said, my name is Delphi. I've been asleep for some time. Come on.
Ah, it's good to see you wise and awake, Delphi. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen you up and running. I'm sorry we couldn't get a hold of you any sooner.
No, it's not your fault. I understand that the idea is that Digivices would wake up the Citadel, but don't worry, the fact I'm awake again... Wait. Oh, if I'm awake again, does that mean there's problems again?
But don't worry, we are here to help sort out those problems. We're here to help.
Well, that's definitely an attitude I do appreciate. Forgive me. I've introduced myself, but I do not know your names. To the one who activated my console, what do I address you as?
Hey, my name's Callum.
Callum. A pleasure to meet you, Callum. And who will be you, and who is your partner, if you mind my asking?
My partner? It's, he then points over to, Harrismon. Oh, my buddy over there is Harrismon.
Hi there! Nice to meet you, Delphi!
Harrismon and Callum. Good. I shall update my database on that one. And you, the Goliath-esque one, the little child. You're a lot smaller than the other Digidestined. May I ask for your name, little one?
Me? Mimiko.
Mimiko. A pleasure to meet you, Mimiko.
Nice to meet you too.
And who is your partner? Don't tell me a little child like you is wandering around the digital world without one.
No, my partner is, Kukuamon.
Hello. I am here to look after Mimiko. To make sure that nothing happens to her. It is very nice to meet you.
Oh, what a pleasure. Such nice manners already. You're definitely much nicer than the other robot that was part of the ones before, I'll say that much, but you are definitely a lot more dependable, I can say that much. Oh, forgive me. I should not be thinking of the old ones, I should be thinking of the new ones. Would the others like to introduce themselves too? I'm sorry if I glazed over you all, but do take your turn to introduce yourselves and your partner so I may update that into the database.
Right. My name is Harriet. And this is my partner, Ipmon.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Your implant seems to be a little bit shyer than most of them.
No, I'm not shy. I'm just a bit caught off guard talking to someone who ain't there.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. So, Harriet and Gimbon. Very well, I shall update my database on that one. And to the next one.
Wait, what? Zara was like half listening, half not, like looking around the room. And then after the short pause, she just kind of like snaps back in and goes, "Wait, what are we doing?"
We're introducing ourselves to Delphi.
Oh, and looks around, doesn't see anyone. Realizes
Jeez.
that Callum put the thing into the thingy and she told him to, and then. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Let me
me up
guess,
to
another
there.
disembodied voice.
Yes. I mean, this one I'm pretty sure is talking to you this time.
Fair enough. I am Zara, and my partner is Terramon.
How's it going? He waves up a wing, almost like he's trying to give off a wave.
Zara and Teramon. Very well. I shall update my database on that one. And, to the gentleman there.
Who are they referring to?
You, probably, I think.
You.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah, there's two left.
Yeah, right. Right. Jordan just kind of is half paying attention. He didn't really want to be on this tour, but he also did not want to get lost. So he's just kind of wait, what? What? Me?
Yeah, introduce yourself to Delphi.
Right. I kind of expected. Okay. Jordan and Labramon.
Very well. Jordan and Labramon. I presume Labramon is the white Digimon I see there on the old force.
The little dog. Yeah.
Hi!
Very well. I shall update my database on that one. And the last one to the girl in the pink, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be me. My name's Akane, and this sweet little one right here next to me is my partner Biomon.
Pleasure.
Akane and Bioma. I shall update that into my database. So I presume all 6 of you are the new Digidestined that had been chosen.
Yep.
Very well, very well, very well. How long have you been in the digital world so far?
At least a day now.
You've been in the world for a day?
Yep,
Not...
it's been a very long day.
Oh, that's that room to it all. That room not to it all. Oh, come on, did you not show them the rooms yet?
No, they wanted the tour first, and I showed them off in this direction first.
Well, it's not very polite. Surely if they've been traveling for such a long time, they would want to see their rooms. Honestly, what kind of assistant are you when you can't even follow that correctly?
Hey,
Oh,
to be fair-
dude.
Listen,
We did ask for a tour. It's it's not his fault.
yes, we only asked for it. Don't blame him.
To
We
be
asked
fair,
for
it's
it.
either take the tour or get lost.
Oh. Well, very well. I'm sorry, that was rather rude of me. I'm sorry. That was something I will be fixing on my database later. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you've been asleep for a while. I think you're just really eager to help. That's all. And I appreciate the enthusiasm, dude. We'll make sure to always come for you for advice and help.
I appreciate the sentiment there, Callum. I will do my best from this point on to meet the needs meet. I'm sorry that I don't recall there's any food in the establishment at this moment, but if you give some time, I'm sure we can probably find something for you. That is, if you'd be willing to wait a while.
Of course, please tell me this place does pizza. I would kill for pizza.
The previous Digidestined did establish me with some food from your current world. I think we can be able to, as they say, rustle up some grub.
Oh,
Well,
now you're speaking my
well, we know
language.
Pokemon delivers.
Could really go for some filet mignon.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a type of meat.
Oh. I'll let you look up that one at some point if I get the opportunity. For now, let me see what I can look up and see if I can get some assistance to drop some food off. In the meantime, maybe I should leave you back with Orcamon in order to carry him the door. Oh, Orcamon?
Yes, Delphi?
When you get to the bedrooms, make sure you get them to establish the consoles in the bedrooms.
I'll get on with it, I promise. All right.
Very well. I'm just doing my part to be the assistant. I will chat to you later, Digidestined. Right now, I must go make some informative decisions.
And Delphi shuts, and suddenly there is a worm. There is a whirring noise, and the lights dim, and there is no sign of Delphi.
So, in order for us to get help, we have to go to the kitchen to activate the AI. Gotcha.
Oh no, that's the wrong thing. In pretty much every single room of the establishment, there is a port for a Digivice to activate. When you do, Delphi will wake up in that room, and if you would require more assistance for them to get the assistance of the others, then she can call out to the others. She takes priority in the one that you scan the room of.
I see.
So she's a literal smart house.
What's one of those?
Basically, an AI generative house.
Yo, she's our own personal Alexa. Only better, it seems.
God damn it, I was just typing that.
Orcamon at this point is... Oh, yeah. Orcamon is going to go, all right. Come. I will show you into the other area. We'll go down the other hallway. This area just leads to the kitchen in this area here, but the other side is where the fun happens.
Quick question. If I remove my Digivice, will I show her off, or...
Oh, no.
Sorry, can I remove my...
Yeah, you can remove your Digivice now. Basically, I didn't message this part here, but essentially how it works is whoever's Digivice is plugged in, she will interact with that person first. If multiple people put it in, she will prioritize the person who put it in first.
Oh, okay.
If you would she will mention. Yeah, I'll say this as a heads up. She will mention at the heads up if there's someone else who's trying to contact her, and she will ask if she wants to go to that person. Basically, she's not going to be rude to leave you hanging if it comes to it. You see, I'm a nice person.
Alan then removes his Digivice and then runs up to Okamon and says, "Yo, since we're kind of in a rich-ass mansion type place, do you think this place has a pool?"
Every mansion has a pool. I should know.
Sadly, this one doesn't have one, I'm afraid.
Oh, we have to fix that.
Well, since you are the new Digidestined, you are entitled to make any improvements to the place. However, the establishment would need some time to register the fact that you are the new residents.
Right.
No. Yo, guys. Oh, Callum turns to the others, saying, "Yo, guys, let's add a pool with a water slide and a beach bar. How's that sound?"
I'm fine with that. I love swimming.
Do,
If
do
we
one.
have if we have like a fire pit beside it, then yes.
Do it. Do what you want.
Orcamon at this point is going to follow and goes, well, you can talk about your blueprints later. Right now, I need to show you the other important rooms. Trust me, this one isn't the only important one. And he's just going to walk straight out the room.
Well, might as well continue on with our tour.
Lead the way.
Very well, follow me. And Orcamon is going to lead you back down the hallway to the foyer, and he's now going to go down the eastern hallway. Now, unlike the western one, which was one long hallway to one set of doors, there is a doorway halfway down that is a double set of doors. And right at the far end, similar to the other hallway, there is another set of doors. Orcamon stops at the first one that's partway down, and he goes, well, first things first, I suppose we ought to show you the important room.
And what is this important room?
And he pulls it, and as it does, 1 minute. I'm hoping, you know what, go back to this music. You're greeted by this.
Whoa.
That's very blurry.
That's the best I could have done. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's
No,
okay,
I
it's
couldn't.
okay.
That's all right.
I wasn't sure if it was roll 20 or as in me or.
Yeah, it might be because of the size.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah. So Orcamon pushes the doors, and inside you see a large computer-like room. Dotted around the entire of the room is what looks like consoles that are beeping away, the sort of wires dangling all over. It almost looks similar to what you discovered back inside the tower, but on a small...
Go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
but on a smaller scale. And near the back of the room, you see what looks like a single desk with a computer, a single chair, and a huge black box situated right at the very back of the room.
Kelvin says, oh, wait, is this a gaming room? And then Kokoromon then mentions, oh, gaming. Similar to that game that we were playing earlier.
This just looked like the room from the server tower we first came to.
Was this something of some sort of office that the other Digidestined would work in if they were not at one of the towers?
Well, sort of, but not quite. They actually had two uses for this room. The first is it was a monitoring station to double check on the towers on their services as he walks into the room. Do you all follow?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. And as he follows into the room, goes pale. Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, so whoever's at the back, you suddenly feel a Mimiko just bonk right into the back of you.
Hey, I don't think we established who was behind who.
Yeah,
Just somebody, just let Mimiko pick whoever they bump into.
Yeah,
so.
go ahead, Aeon. Who do you bump into? Or if you want,
Zara.
I can... Oh, you bump into Zara.
Me. Okay.
Okay, so Zara, as you're busy looking at this room, whether you're in awe, curiosity, or listening to Orcamon, all of a sudden... Boonk,
Are you alright? You look a bit pale.
I'm just gonna wait in the hallway.
Are you sure? Nothing
Yeah.
in this room is going to hurt you.
I'll be in the hallway.
Oh,
She's
Aww.
just gonna watch as probably Mimiko like scutters like right past her.
okay,
Kokoromon like quickly like follows. Wait for me.
Okay, so Mimiko and Kakuamon are going to wait outside then?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Are you keeping the doors open, by the way, Mimiko, or are you shutting them behind you?
I won't shut the door.
Okay.
I'll leave it open.
Very
Since
well.
you're keeping the door open, Zara's gonna like look towards the other group and is now like more concerned about Mimiko than she is about this tour. Would standing by me help? And she's gonna reach out a hand towards her. Just calmly, like just letting her decide if she wants to take it.
Mimiko's just going to quietly take the hand.
Very well.
You can stand with me. She's gonna give her like a soft smile.
Okay.
Oh. Orcamon's going to look over and she goes, "Is this true that is the little Missy all right?"
She's fine. She'll be fine. Just
Hey.
carry on.
And Jordan kind of glances back over at me, Mimiko, kind of confused, maybe a little concerned.
Zara's
this-
just gonna mouth to you, "It's okay."
And he's just gonna nod and follow the others.
Okay. God damn it. God damn it, Crimson. We found the computer room. Not now, Vector. You have no idea how tempting it was when I did this, just for the clarity. Anyway, so Orcamon is going to go to you all and just goes, "All right. Well, as I said before, this room is used to monitor the current statuses of all the towers. At least that's what I was told from the previous Digidestined. I don't know too much besides it, but they were the one who had access to the system. But now, whenever anyone else tried to," as he taps the computer screen, and you see what looks like a Digivice that is a Digivice that looks very different to all of yours. That on the screen, it's yellow. And for you, Callum, this yellow isn't quite the same. It's a different shade of yellow.
Okay. Can I interact with it?
What was that?
Can I interact with it?
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like you to make me a brains check. The DC is 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that adversity.
Just roll. You never know.
Oh, yeah, no. Even if I get an explosion, I don't think it matters.
You can explode more than once.
Oh.
Hey, you declared. Go ahead and roll if you want to. Remember, even if you fail, you can get a token back.
No.
Nope.
You did explode though, so there you
Yeah,
go.
you did explode.
Explode.
Okay, so Callum, as you look at this computer screen and you think, it's yellow. Wonder if it's something for me. And as you begin to type, you suddenly see a notification which says, "Enter username and password," and you just freeze. Take your adversity token.
He's like, shit. This is too complicated for me.
Zara's just gonna see that and smirk.
Arian's gonna do the same.
The server, well, they are built for the admins in mind. It would make perfect sense.
Jordan's gonna.
Do you think the password might be like 1234?
Only an idiot would think of that.
Okay, Jordan's gonna go on the computer real quick.
You're gonna try?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
All right, give me a brains check, DC 20.
Who boy. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna need to
You're trying to get into someone else's computer.
True. Okay.
If only. Wait, doesn't Mimiko have the highest brains?
No, it's me.
All right. 3. Nope.
Nope. All right, take your token. So, Jordan, as you look and you see the screen, you think, you try a random username and password.
Oh,
Here, let me have a go. Can Harriet try this one?
I will say, you know what? For the sake of this, I will allow anyone who wants to try it give me a brains check DC 20.
Zara's not doing it. She's staying with Mimiko.
I
And
presume.
she is, however, going to comment, we probably shouldn't be trying to log into someone's computer, considering that it could lock us out forever.
Yeah, all right. Akane, I suppose I'll ask, are you trying or are you staying back?
I'm just gonna play it smart and leave it alone.
Fair enough. Akane's going to stay back. Okay, Harriet, take a token. You look and you think, it's got to be this. And you instinctively try the same you try the password that Callum suddenly suggested.
Fuck.
It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, huh?
Oh, hush you.
No, this is hilarious.
Terramon's going to look and just goes, what exactly are they doing?
They're trying to log into the computer and they're failing miserably. It's really funny.
Oh, if you're really so smart, why don't you try it out yourself?
I would, but I'm not stupid enough to potentially lock us out of a system.
Orcamon's going to interject and goes, might be a very wise idea. It does have a failsafe if too many people do get it wrong, though.
Exactly.
oh, all right. Is there a way to access this computer without needing to access the password?
Yes. As I told you, the mansion is going to take it, the Citadel is going to take its time to get accustomed to you all. It's just taking its time to adjust and maybe register you all.
So
We have to wait.
Pretty much. Although, I should definitely introduce something that is going to make things very interesting from what I've heard, because it was definitely something that the previous inhabitant did. I think his name was Birdbrain, I think it was.
From the one from the server tower video.
Yeah, wait, you know of him? Wait, have you seen him recently? Last I heard, he went off and he went out of Data City. Well, Terra City. You know what I mean?
No, we only saw a video message. We didn't actually meet him in person.
Huh. Fair enough. You see a slight ponder on his face as he's thinking about this, but then he shakes his head and goes, well, that's a worry for another day. But let me give you something to look at. Ladies and gentlemen and Digimon alike, I give you, as he taps the large black box with his flipper. This is the Digi-Organizer.
the what now?
Digi-Organizer?
It's a special little trinket that Birdbrain himself came up with. It's a very, very powerful little device. You see, from what I could tell, you humans have a very such thing that many Digimon don't seem to rely on, and that is a form of imagination.
Harriet is the one who gets close to it. Can she, touch it?
I know what I don't know why I wrote Digi-Organizer in my notes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a data organizer. Sorry, it's the data reorganizer. Sorry, it's data. Sorry, I will make my notes here. Yeah, sure. You get a little close to it. It just looks like a large black box.
Is there like a switch to this thing, or?
Yeah, and he points to the computer.
All right. You mentioned something about imagination. Like, But you have yet to explain what exactly this thing does.
Well, let's see if I can remember the way that Bird Brain described it. He said that if you input certain artifacts and trinkets and fabrics and things, it could manifest them into something good.
Could we put bits in there?
As far as I've gathered, he said you shouldn't put bits in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, not...
So what do you mean by artifacts?
Well, just anything, really.
And what would happen once we put them in there?
Well, that comes down to you. Supposedly, the data reorganizer has the ability to, from what I can tell and what I saw before, you put stuff in, you go through the computer, you say what you have in mind, and if the organizer is good enough and it works right, it can make whatever you want, really.
That sounds pretty useful.
But we don't. But we have to wait a bit, and so until we have access to the computer to use it.
It seems so, but I figured I'd bring it up to your attention. Come, follow me. We've got more of the tour. Come on. And he begins to walk out the room.
Sarah will follow first, considering she wants to get Mimiko out of the room.
Very well.
Great. So what you're saying is all this fancy equipment and you cannot make me a sandwich.
He's gonna look at you and goes, "Why would this place have to do it when technically the kitchen can?"
Oh, kitchen cannot do it either.
Harriet's gonna look back at the box and such, pondering for a moment. Before leaving the room and such.
Very well. Okay. So, as you... Oh, I can see Lena typing there. Okay. So, as you all exit the room and follow down, you are led to the other double doors at the far end, and he opens up the other door, and he then goes, "Everyone, I must greet you to the probably not so exciting room. The discussion room."
It looks like a mini office place.
It looks handy. Looks like an employee break room to me.
Yeah, well, as far as I've gathered, this is where the former Digidestined used to, what's the word? Gather. That's the word.
Wait, does the other side have a whiteboard?
It is a whiteboard on the other side. Yes, in fact, as you enter, you see that the table is decorated with, contrary to what's there, you see what looks like a console in the middle. There is a TV hanging up to the far side, a large whiteboard, and despite the fact of the room itself seems to be a standard office, as you guys enter, the roof of the room shoots up to about maybe 20 feet tall.
Okay, that was something.
Callum just goes over to the whiteboard and just and probably grabs the marker and just begins doodling.
Okay, maybe a brains check.
What?
Maybe a brains check.
What's the DC?
Oh no DC. I just want to see how good you draw.
Why do you need brains to draw?
To see if it comes out like a masterpiece or something.
Yeah.
Come on, like a masterpiece. Why does that have to be my worst one? Did it work?
Oh, no.
That's a nat one.
And that one too.
All right. So you begin to draw, but for some reason, as you begin to draw something, it suddenly just turns into a stick figure, and that's all you can draw.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Callum, I'll say, Callum, has an idea for a drawing, and he basically tries to draw a cat, but it just looks like a circle with lines for whiskers, triangles, a long rat tail, and he then shows off his masterpiece, yo guys, what do you think of my cat?
Harriet just face palms.
Zara's just going to look and not respond.
Okay. Jordan is going to attempt to turn the TV on.
Okay. You try to turn on the TV, and as it does, it turns on, and all of a sudden, you see a map of the digital world.
What the?
It looks
Oh.
like the map.
Oh, okay. So this is a map room.
Technically, it's a meeting room. From what I can tell, they used to meet up with other server leads. They used to meet up with the other leaders of the digital world here. We used to come their way every so often. But things have been a bit slow since they, last were here, and the lines went down.
Jordan's going to... He's going to try to do something. He's going to drag his finger across the map.
Okay. Are you just moving the map?
Well, he's gonna see if it's a that's what he's trying to test, to see if this TV screen is actually a touch screen computer.
Yeah. You tap the screen, and it zooms in.
Huh.
And as you go ahead.
No, you go, and then I'll.
Yeah. So as you zoom in, you see what looks like pathways and small villages, but then something else catches your eye. Going out of Terra City, where you sort of looking at the focus when you do this bit, you see 2 train lines, railway lines to be specific.
Huh. Are they above ground or underground?
They look like they're just put on the map.
They're on the map.
Yes.
Can I tell if they are above ground or underground?
From the looks of it, they look like they are above ground.
There's a train system. There's a train system here.
It'd probably be better to use the train stations if we want to get out of the city.
Well,
Agreed.
That might be a problem.
What do you mean?
Well, the train lines have not ran for quite some time, unfortunately.
Great.
Well,
No, nothing bad.
But, it's the train of thought that counts.
Oh, I get it. Why am I laughing at it, though?
From the presumably aerial view of the map, does it look like there's any moving elements on the screen? Or is it literally like a static map?
So you're asking if something is visibly moving on the map?
Yeah, basically, were you looking at a still image, or are you looking at live imagery?
You can see a few icons blimping on the screen. One of them looks like Marukimon. But you can see it looks like Marukimon is moving within the city. That's what you can tell. But as you try to look around the rest of the map, the other areas are dead blank. There is nothing. The only movement you see is Marukimon.
We'll have to come back to this later. And I'm just gonna zoom the map back out.
But to answer the question, we felt like Callanan turns and says, "You mentioned leaders. Is that the mayor or
Oh,
the
kind of like what Marukimon is. You see, every area of the digital world is currently run by a leader.
who are the other leaders?
Well, it's been some time since they turned up, but I know a couple of names off the top of my head, but it's been such a long time.
Oh, maybe we could arrange a meeting with them, a meet and greet even, and introduce ourselves to them. Know that the new Digidestin are here.
That would be a thought. You'd probably have to speak to Marukimon about that. He's probably the only one who has a decent chance of getting a hold of them, since the fact of the Citadel is still, getting adjusted. But I do know that one familiar face is definitely running around for the most part.
Oh, who's that?
That would be the leader of the Router Resort.
Renter Resort? What's that?
Oh, it's a coastal resort area where most Digimon go to relax and unwind. Also, it's a great fishing spot as far as I can tell. And supposedly, most of the fishing exports go around from there to the rest of the digital world.
All right.
That's awesome. So who runs that place?
That would be a Digimon by the name of Neptunemon.
Neptunemon?
Yes, Neptunemon, as well as his buddy, King Waymon.
Ooh, Neptune.
Might be a good place to go, maybe sometime.
Ooh, Neptune sounds pretty cool.
Oh, he is. He's actually one of the mightiest. He's actually one of the mighty powerful groups of the digital world. There's two main big ones. There's the Royal Knights and there's the Olympus group. I've forgotten how many there are. It's been such a long time. For the record, this is generally true to his character. It's not me being dumb, by the way.
All right.
Yeah. Oh no, I know that Kristen is probably looking at me like, you know the number.
No, I wasn't thinking that at all.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, my bad.
All right. So, how long is this tour going to be? Like, don't tell me there's going to be like a million rooms and you're going to show us every single one of them.
Oh no. There's two more rooms to show you. Well, there's one main room and then there's a custom room.
Come on, Jordan. Like this place, like where's your sense of adventure? Plus, every room that we have been so far has some use that we're gonna help us. Like this room, the kitchen, and that console room when we eventually get in there. Like this is all really like helpful stuff on our adventure.
I guess. I'm just more focused on trying to find a way to get back home.
And this will help us find a way back home. We just have to be patient and use all the tools that we have at our disposal. We can't just run into things willy-nilly.
And besides, we
Coming
don't know
from
what's
you.
out there. Might as well make ourselves at home.
Hey,
Fair enough.
Callanan turns to start. Hey, listen to what I say, not as I do.
Fair enough. But once this is done, I'm definitely getting some fresh air.
You see Orcamon turn to you for a very brief moment, by the way. He's going to look at you for a brief moment, and he goes, you remind me of Scarlet.
Scarlet?
Who's Scarlet?
Oh,
We met her. She was the one from the other video, remember?
yeah, she was. Yeah,
So we met, but we saw her on the video. We know who that is.
Do we hold
Yes,
on?
Scarlet Fenrir.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one, Scarlet Fenrir.
Her partner was the Elekmon.
Yes.
Yo, wait. Oh, come
right.
on. You know Scarlet?
Oh yeah, former member of the Digidestined.
Oh no.
Oh, tell me what she was like. Do you know her number?
I sadly have not got any contact with her since she chose to go back to the human world.
Darn. But still, tell me what she was like.
Well...
Zara's gonna like hit his arm and be like, keep it in your pants.
Ow.
Terramond's gonna look up and just go, what do you mean?
I will explain to you when we're not in front of the trial.
Okay. Yeah, so he goes, well, Scarlet was very dependable. There was always one thing she liked to do whenever she had the opportunity to do so. She may not have had more of the brains compared to the others, but the one thing she had was energy. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Come. There's just 2 more rooms to show you.
All right.
So, next he's going to lead you back to the foyer, but as he leads over to to the sitting area at the back, you see he then goes, everyone, stand on the round mat there. Stand on the round mat. Everyone together.
What for?
Zara's gonna just stand on it.
Same. Callum's just gonna stand with it.
Jordan's going to step on it as well.
Yo, dude, this isn't gonna be like some freaky elevator that's just gonna zoom up without a warning, right?
Oh, no. Nothing of the sort, as he flicks the switch. It's one that goes down.
Wait, what?
And at that point, the mat begins to descend, almost like the elevator back at the tower.
Oh, no.
You all have to brace yourselves by the speed, either clinging to each other, screaming, or shouting up, or whatever you're doing, even enjoying it. But compared to the tower, which lasted for like kind of a few minutes, this one only lasted about 15 seconds. But then as it
Flight check.
you know what?
I would like.
You know what? Either make grit to hold your composure, or make brawn to hold your body. Your choice.
Yeah, no.
Maybe the Digimon roll as well.
Can I just
You know
say,
what? Sure.
Explosion! Let's freaking go, baby!
All right.
Can I just say, like, Callum's kind of like hugging Harrisman, kind of similar to how Shaggy would hug Scooby-Doo.
Like in the arms.
And
I have a way to
Now-
make Zara's funny, so I'm just gonna keep
Alright.
quiet until everybody's rolling.
Yeah, go ahead.
So-
Everyone and Digimon roll. And I
2
will say,
explosions! Ayo, Jordan!
yeah,
Okay,
I will say, be fair. Oh yeah, sorry, DC by the way. DC for both numbers is 8.
All right. So it
Oh,
was
no.
great. And which one again?
Brawn or grit. Either brawn to
Brawn.
hold your body's composure, or grit to hold your emotional.
Okay. Grit's the highest for Beyond, so.
So yes, that
So-
that calls for all tamers if they would please.
Oh, does that include Digimon or not?
Yes.
Oh wow! I exploded.
Okay.
Jordan exploded.
Oh.
So did Zara.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just gonna do.
Yeah, if you have less than 10, take a token for yourself. If your Digimon failed, roll the... Oh, no.
Less
Okay,
than
Terramon,
10.
I'll take the fail on Terramon.
I
Yeah.
thought it was 8.
Oh, yeah, it was 8. It was 8, sorry. 8, sorry.
Let me get.
Oh, it was 8? Oh, I'll use a token then. He can pass by 1. I'll use a
Fair
token.
enough.
Oh,
Okay, so Beyond and Jordan. Okay, so most of us succeeded.
hold on. Okay. Grit again. What did I get for? Oh, okay, just me.
Well, I don't feel like it's that Penguins of Madagascar scene. The good news is we'll be landing. The bad news, we're crash landing.
Oh wow, we had 3 explosions. We had Zara,
Hey!
Jordan, and Callum all explode.
Beautiful. All right, so for those of you who failed under the DC of 8, you are unable to hold your composure. Take a token for yourselves. If you want to do something funny, you can do, or if you want to have it as you've just fallen to your knees and you're like, not again, not again, not again. Otherwise, everyone else. Otherwise, everyone else, you are welcome to be calm and like. Okay, we used this before. Kristen, you said you had a funny thing.
Zara's just standing there, like arms folded with a resting bitch face, like, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Like her face is just as stone neutral as usual.
Callum like maybe like hugging like Harris' mum, but he also has like a massive like smile on his face, like. Ooh.
Jordan's just got his hands in his pockets, just kind of like, just kind of like he's not surprised after the first one.
2, 4, 5. Yep, I think everyone rolled, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, sorry, I forgot Labramon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Labramon's the only. I was like, someone's missing.
Oh, that's because I don't have access.
Oh.
You don't have access?
I don't have access to Labramon.
Oh.
I said this last session, but I was only given access to Doberman.
I thought I changed that. I am so sorry. Let me do that for you
No,
quickly.
It's okay. That's all right.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I see what I did. Let me
Also,
fix.
I completely forgot. I completely forgot Callum has easygoing, so I could take 2. Shit.
Yeah, if you have easy going, remember to take 2. There you go.
There we go. Right, 2 seconds. Let me roll for him.
My fault.
Okay, it's gonna be.
I also have a pretty funny one
Yes,
for
to
Coca-Cola.
explode. Yeah, okay. I'll have him take the failure.
All right. Go ahead. Oh, Shiloh Lorraine hit us up. Do a barrel roll. Maybe later.
I'm just gonna say Labramon is like, as soon as it started going down, he just like splooted on the ground, like limbs all spread out. Like...
I will say, like, because they're like falling down, Kokomon like kind of launches up, like saying, "Oh no, I'm falling. I'm flying."
Beamon is just going to calmly fly over to Kokuamon and make sure he stays grounded.
Harriet's screaming, "What the hell?"
Hold on. I'm just gonna. Zara's gonna respond
everyone
with.
Get their thing in, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna text it out for the sake of my throat.
Zara's just gonna respond with language.
That's fair. What does Akane do, by the way, Lena? Because I see Akane, I think, got a 4, I think.
Yeah, Akane got a 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she failed miserably, so what the heck? Who cares?
Okay, so because of Braun, I will say, Akane, as it jets, you are flung into the air, and I will say that you know what, for the sake of things as well, I will say that I will say that after a while you collide into Kokuamon and you both crash onto the lift again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Beamon's just going to make sure they're both grounded. Then, it's okay, dears. It's okay.
Ow. I heard something smash.
Harry's gonna sit up and be like, "Ow, fuck, that hurts."
Oh, mate, that was fun.
Okay. so.
That's not as dead.
Oh. Akane, was that Akane saying, "Let's not say we did"?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, so as you are all landing there, Orcamon is going to walk off the lift and just like, "Don't worry, you'll get used to it after a while." And now...
We have our lunch.
I leaped down it? Oh, God.
Oh, okay. So as you are all adjusting yourselves, Orcamon is then going to open the last double doors underneath and goes, "And now, to the coup de grace that I personally enjoy myself."
Whoa. A gym room?
Training room. Interesting.
Indeed. This was down to one of the other decisions that were passed by the Digidestined. They thought while their brains were all going up in the higher end, they thought it was a good chance to train up their brawn in some way and get up their body strength. not all of them approved, of course, but it's a room here for those that would enjoy a chance of physical training or exercise for yourselves. It's always there if you ever need it.
Harriet looks at Inmon. Looks like we got some training to do, huh, buddy?
Oh, I'm gonna use the heck out of this lube.
I haven't been to a gym ever since I was in high school. Funny story. I accidentally broke my own foot when trying to impress a girl when not carrying those weights.
Of course.
It didn't work.
Harrismon is gonna go to the trampoline and bounce. Come on, it'd be fun here!
Oh, shit. A trampoline. Wait for me, Harrismon.
I imagine it's one of those tiny ones and they both of them just can't fit on it.
Oh no, you just about fit on, but literally one wrong move and you're going off the edge.
Amazing.
All right. Jordan's going to test the weight of one of the weights on the floor.
Okay. As you hold up...
Harriet's gonna go to one of the yoga balls.
Okay. So first things first, Jordan, as you go to pick up the weight, it's surprisingly heavy.
Oof. Oh, okay. What's the weight of the one I'm trying to pick up right now?
You're currently trying to pick up what looks like maybe a 20-pound.
What? Okay, 20,
which is
20 pounds.
surprisingly heavy, despite it being 20.
Oh, come on! I've been able to lift stuff at the mini conveni, and I'm gonna try to lift, and I'm gonna try to put all my strength into lifting the weight.
Okay, make me a brawn check for me, please. DC of 10.
I need to explode in order to pass this one.
Take a token. So as you pick it up, all of a sudden, as you try to hold it, you are flung backward and the weight falls onto your chest.
Oh, no. Okay, that was.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a dumb decision. That was a mistake.
Harriet looks at Jordan and says, maybe try the lighter one next time.
Oh, fine. Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
So
Are you
Orkamon...
okay? Labramon's gonna trot over.
Hey, mind helping me get this off me? And he points to the weight on him.
Oh yeah, I got it. He's
Okay.
gonna try and help.
Okay, you actually pick it up with relative ease.
He just picks it up in his mouth like a,
Yeah.
like a dog picking up a bone, holds it and is like, "Hey, Jack, it's just fine. I got it."
My eyes his eyes just widen. What the? How the heck are you so strong?
I don't know. It's not that heavy for me. He's gonna walk over, spit it out, put it down. He's like, "It's not that heavy, actually."
Jordan just kind of stare at Labramon flabbergasted.
What? What did I do?
Orkamon's gonna look at this and goes, well, looks like you found more excitement here. And he's gonna look over at Akane and goes, although it appears the little Missy over there appears to have look like she's got a case of starstruck.
Please.
I feel like I've done it, just gone to heaven.
Is this equipment necessary for the type of training you do back home, Akane?
Some of it, yeah.
Well, that would make sense. The former Digidestin did say they were taking inspiration from what they saw from old, apparently, movies that they saw back home. Apparently one famous movie that they said was apparently Rocky. Whoever that was.
Well, then after that, Akane raises her hand up. I'm a martial artist, so it's kind of normal for me to have this kind of stuff, as well as basic training.
Ah, so this would definitely be most of your forte. Well, I think I might have to leave the door open on this one. But anyway,
Yes, do.
I will do my best. Now, but I will mention to all of you that this gym, while the fact that this is one of the only few rooms that anyone can come into at any time, even if they are not officialized by the Citadel, please note that the full effects of the gym will not be in play until the registration is done. So, this is where I'm going to go above board and explain to you what the gym does, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
So, once a day, if you so wish, you and your Digimon partner can train in the gym for an hour. If you do, you will then make a brawn check. If you pass the DC, then your next brawn check will have a bonus depending on how high you are above the DC. But be aware, if you fail the check, then all of your rolls get a -1 for the day.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Because you are too exhausted after what you've done. In other words, it's a chance for a bonus while taking a risk.
That's
Fair.
fair.
Basically, it's my way of giving you guys a free bonus for the day if you so wish.
Gotcha.
Right.
You see, as a DM, I do my best to make sure you have options.
Yes, you do.
Okay,
Thank
so you're very welcome. So Orcamon's gonna goes. So, despite the fact that we have ourselves a fun time with most of you here, there's one more room we need to show, and that's the upstairs. And I think that will be the room that I think you will be finding more personalized. Come.
All right.
Get the lift to be a little bit slower for us so we don't get hurt.
I will do my best. I can't really control this thing still. I'm still working out the kinks.
I don't suppose there are stairs.
Nope.
I wished the previous Digi-Destined installed an actual stairs or less fast-moving elevator.
Well, that's the funny thing. Going down is the fast part. Going up, on the other hand. Are you all on the elevator, by the way, or are you all taking your time, or what's happening?
Yeah, I'm on the elevator.
Or
Callum's just doing like one last like jump on the trampoline with Harris. Like, yeah, like seems like the others are going. Like, let's follow them, Harrisman.
Harrisman just jumps up and does like a flip and just lands on the ground beside him. Yeah, let's get going.
Come now. This is important. Come. All right. So he flicks the switch that was on there, and as you all brace yourself for what you thought was a fast ride, instead the elevator is moving at half the speed that's relatively slow, and it takes about nearly a minute to go back up.
So Coleman like yells like almost like in yell of frustration, is like, why did they design it like that? That makes no sense.
I just served them. I don't know. I didn't question anything.
Zara's gonna pipe in and be like, perhaps it's so it doesn't make anyone sick if it goes too quickly after training.
All that's
It
missing is
makes
elevator
you-
music.
It makes you sick before training.
Well, to be
We're
fair,
gonna have to
if you
fix
go
the
too quickly
bugs.
afterwards,
Looks like we'll have to fix the bugs.
I don't think this is a bug, but that's fine.
Don't worry, you'll have an opportune moment to add and do your things for your changes once you're fully registered. But that actually is coming quite sooner than you think.
Oh, sweet.
because that will come as the platform rises back up and you hear a lock in place as the mat is put again. We're now going to go upstairs to your quarters. And he's going to start walking up the stairs. Come now, take whichever side you want, it doesn't matter, they both reconvene, come. And he begins to hop up the stairs in his own way.
At least we get our own quarters. We better get up there.
Right.
Last one up there is a rotten egg. As Harriet runs up the stairs to follow Orcamon.
Callum hearing this is like, oh wait, race, let's go.
Zara's just gonna follow at the back like I'm not running.
Yeah. Jordan's not gonna partake as well. He's just gonna stay beside Mimiko.
Terramon's gonna... Fair enough. Is Akane gonna do anything, or is Akane just watching too in all this?
She's just watching and walking casually.
Fair enough. Okay. I would like Harriet and Callum to both roll me a flight check. The one who gets the highest is the winner of the race. The loser will take an adversity token.
All right. I have to check real quick to see. I have to get the nat 1 up, which I don't. So.
Hey, Falcon, in a weekly behind.
A 4. Okay, Callum, beat that.
Please don't get alone, please. Please.
Oh! Now, does anyone want to use any tokens to beat the race or not?
I'll use 3 adversity tokens.
Yes! Yes!
You son of a bitch!
So, Callum, do you want to add any, or are you going to take the loss?
I'll take the adversity.
Okay, Callum takes a token. So, Callum. So, Callum, as you're beginning to run up, you pass over Harriet, and as you look at her and just go with a sort of like, you called it, and then next thing you know, you just watch as Harriet just smirks and whoosh, runs straight by you like she held back energy. Making it to the top of the stairs first.
What?
Never mess with the Falcon with speed.
What? Where did that come from?
Come on, I was going easy on you to the last minute. You should know never to mess with the Falcon.
Darn. Punch a guy while he's down, why don't ya?
Harriet gives Callum a shoulder bump. Hey, next time, try to go easy on ya.
No, you won't.
As the rest of the group make their way up the stairs to catch up.
Yes, yeah. Zara gets up and just hears Harry going, I'll go easy on you next time. She'll just go, no, you won't, and just walk past.
So as Orcamon goes, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I just, coughed.
Okay, sorry, I thought someone said something.
Nope.
Okay, so as all of you are led down a long hallway with a dead end at the end, with a small table and a lamp at the end, now comes the fun part, ladies and gentlemen, as you are greeted by 6 doors.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
I did not get an opportunity to... So Orcamon is going to look at you and it just goes, well, Digidestined, this is the final part of the tour that we have here. These are the living quarters of the Digidestined. Now, to pass on what goes on here, the ruling is that each room is to accustom to a Digidestined as a single use, meaning one destined and their partner per room. And you may choose which one you so wish. But just be mindful, once you get in, you will see that there will be a console on the wall just to the left of your door. When you get in, tap your Digivice into there the same way that Master Callum put one into the kitchen, and you can then customize the room to your liking. It may even read your mind if you'd rather. Maybe you could even have Delphi help you out if you so wish.
Great, a mind reader.
Yep. So we can choose any room.
Yes, all the rooms, despite the graphic, by the way, are all the same size. They're all accustomed to your liking. Well, they're all accustomed in there with a bed, a chair, and a table. I just get this because it was the first one I could find with a good view. And they all have a bathroom, whatever that is.
Jor-
Oh,
Jor-
finally, I can take a shower.
Jordan's just going to walk up to one of the doors and enter it.
Okay, Jordan takes the middle on the left. Okay, by the way, first come, first serve. Harriet takes one, Mimiko takes... Okay, so Harriet takes the top left, Jordan takes the middle, Mimiko takes the first on the left, Zara takes the
Zara
top
will
right.
take top right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so last is Callum and Akane.
Oh, it would have been funny if Callum put himself in the middle, because then it goes female, male, female.
Yeah, no, we'll do that.
Yay!
Yes! Symmetry!
Yes.
Fair enough.
Combo breaker.
Very well. So Kana gets that room. Okay, so as Orcamon, because as you all enter the room, you are greeted by a large white room. The large white room has a bed that is on the very far end, and there is a table and a chair basically situated to the side. And as per what Orcamon said, as you enter, you see to the left side of the door as you enter that there is a console similar to the one that was found in the kitchen that Callum used. Now, I'm going to ask each person in turn. So, I'm going to ask each person the question of this. Harriet, do you touch the device?
Yes.
Zara, do you touch the device?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Callum?
Yes.
Mimiko?
Sure.
Akane?
Yepers.
Okay. So, as you all tap on there, you are then greeted with a small little message that says, "Greetings. Although, one of you gets something different." Zara,
Oh, sick.
as you tap your Digivice onto the screen, you are greeted by a different message.
Okay.
The message that you get on your screen states, "This room is currently still being used by a Digidestined. Do you wish to overwrite?" Despite the room is blank.
She's gonna call out to Orcamon and just be like, Orcamon, you can
Yes.
come in.
Yes, Zara, was it?
This one says it's being used by someone, and yet there's nothing really here.
It is.
Yes.
And he
she's gonna
looks
point
over.
to the console.
Okay. Huh. That's odd. That's very odd. I was under the impression that all the Digidestined had gone home.
Perhaps someone stayed.
But that's impossible. All 6 of them went home. Huh. Well, I haven't seen any sign of them for weeks. I don't even think it's been months. I've lost track, to be honest. But, I mean, if they return, then maybe we could try to build another room and they could have a 7th room for themselves. But concerning the fact I've seen no sign of them, I guess the room would definitely be yours.
Fair enough. She's gonna read it over for like another second, and then she'll just tap like yes to overwrite.
Very well. It takes a moment, and you hear a... Welcome. And now all 6 of you, unaware to you lot about the hall with Zara, unless anyone was partially listening if they weren't too focused. You are all agreed. Oh,
I think Harriet would be the one to hear this since she's across the room from Zara.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think the only thing she really called out loudly for was calling for Orcamon. Like,
yeah.
when we got in the room. She was
Yeah,
probably
you'd call out for Orcamon, so I'd say Harriet would be a bit aware of it, but all of you are greeted with a message, and then you're greeted by a familiar voice.
Greetings, Digidestined. My name is Delphi, and I am here to be your personal assistant. Would you like me to help you construct your rooms to your liking, or do you have plans for the rooms of your own? Please tap yes if you would like me to help you.
So I will ask each of you in turn if any of you would like the help. Harriet, would you like her to help?
Yes.
Okay. Zara.
If we say no, can we ask for yes later on?
If you want to ask her that, you can.
Okay, so then first she'll say no.
Okay, very well. Jordan.
Yes.
Callum.
Turns to Parisma and says oh nice, we get some help. Unless do you want to do this together, bud, or should we have a little bit of assistance?
How about a little bit of help? This could be fun.
Sounds good to me. Yes.
Okay. Mimiko? Oh, God bless her. I forgot. This is going to be so scary for her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mimiko asks for the help. Akane?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just staying muted. For the most part. Biamon, what do you think?
Well, Akane dear. I'd say that's up to you. We could ask for help now. We can ask for help, or we can try to work on coordinating this room ourselves and ask for help later.
Okay. For right now, Akane is going to select no, but if she needs assistance in the future, she will then select yes.
Okay. By the way, for the sake of, obviously I asked you guys to customize the room to your liking. This is just like flavor on whether she was helping or not, basically.
Fair enough.
All right, let me change the music. Let me change the music to something more relaxing.
Cute.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a track called Camp Approach.
What
This
game
is
is this
nice.
I believe I'll have to look it up later. I think it's from that game where you're playing as a guy who's protecting a forest from a fire.
Huh.
Oh, Firewatch.
That's it. I'm sure it was Firewatch.
I love Firewatch.
Yes,
Anyway.
Firewatch.
Anyway, keep going.
Okay, so as all of you have selected your notifications, you watch as the rooms begin to glow a very faint, like, greenish glow. Then you can see what looks like ones and zeros, and you feel a small, what is strange to you, as a wind blowing. The doors on all 6 of your rooms close shut slowly, and you do get a calm giggle from Delphi, who basically is issuing that it's going to be okay. So starting off, let's go in order. So, Zara, would you like to describe the room that you have created for yourself?
Okay, I'm going first. Awesome. Okay. So, Zara's theme is cozy. That's the first thing she thinks of when it comes to making this room. And she begins shifting the room around, like putting like a round bed in a back corner, sticking bookshelves with tons of books in them if she's allowed, like if she's able to actually put readable books in there. There are fairy lights all around the room that like light up the place and give it like a really cool looking, like kind of like think about it like a cabin room, like a log cabin, similar to this image I'm putting in the session time channel right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I will. If anyone has reference images, I will update these rooms with these images later, or we can get a drawer to make the rooms for your liking later. We will sort that out later.
Also in another part of the room, like there's kind of like a sitting area with there's like pillows, blankets everywhere, and like there's like a beanbag in a corner. There's a desk close by as well for her being able to read or just sit and do anything. There's also a reading light by the beanbag, and when she's moving, like doing things in the room and like sorting herself out for herself, she also puts a little plushie of a leopard on her bed by the pillows. And once she does like all that, she looks towards Terramon and goes, "Would you like anything in here?"
Huh? You want me to have something too?
Well, of course. We're sharing the room, and we are going to be together for all of our time here. I'm not just going to ask you to sleep on the floor.
You see him be a tiny bit fidgety, and he's going to look at you almost with this sort of smile to a degree, like he's really happy to have this. Well, it might not be much, but do you think I could have, like, a perch or a branch or something? To be honest, I'm not very comfortable with the floor, to be honest. So, something high up would be nice.
That's fine. Let me see. She's gonna look towards one of the room, like one of the walls on the room, but she didn't really do anything with. And then, like, using, like, the settings, or, like, even, as you said, she can think it. Like, she begins putting, like, this branch that stretches, like, this tree that stretches across, like, the wall, and, like, branches kind of outcome the wall, and then, like, they could be decorated with, like, little decorations or something, like little lights that go in between, maybe a little thing that he can interact with if he himself wants a light there.
He's going to fly up and test out the branch, and he's going to go, this is definitely sturdier than the forest back home. Thanks, Zara. That's pretty nice of you.
You're very welcome. She's also going to give him a smile before, like, looking back to the looking back to the interface, and then she looks for something for a moment, can't quite find what she wants, and then she like looks for like a button, probably finds a button to ask for Delphi, and then just presses it for a moment and goes, "Do you have a coffee machine?"
A coffee machine? You mean like the one that they have back down in the kitchen area?
Yes. Do you have one? Another one.
Let me check my database if I have another one on the side. Accessing. I do have one that's a smaller model. It might not be much, but it could probably help you out if that's what you require.
I'll take it.
Very well.
And you watch as she manifests this tiny coffee machine.
Perfect.
I love the fact of all this there. You just hear this faint one as she looks sort of almost like asking at the camera, like, perfect.
And yeah, so pretty much that's her room. When she's done with it, like is she I guess there was probably be like a "would you like to confirm?" and then she'll say yes, so like confirm, like that's the appearance that she wants.
So as
and she's gonna go to the bed and just kind of like look over everything and be like, "Yes, this is fine, livable." And for the first time since she arrived, if Terramon is looking at her, he can finally see her slightly ease.
I will say that he's checking out the branch and he sees you and he goes, "You okay?"
I'm fine. Just happy to be in a place that's More like home.
Is
And
this
she's gonna like look a bit somberly for a minute. Almost like a little sadness comes over her.
Zara?
It's fine. I just would have liked my other half to be here with me.
Your other half? Are you saying you're not a whole person?
I mean, like, a loving partner.
He's gonna blink at this and not sure what to make of this because you mean a partner besides me?
I mean, like, I have a girlfriend at home that I live with. It's just us. We work the same job. I suppose I miss her company.
I
It's
see.
nothing on you, of course.
No. I understand. For what it's worth, I'm still getting used to the whole teaming up thing. To be honest, most of the time I've always lived by myself. It's strange to know the fact that I can actually sleep with company in the same room. Because most of the time I've... that's another story. But that was then, this is now. We're partners. And whether you, respectfully, whether you care of our world or not, know that I'm with you till the very end.
And I will be with you. Even if I have my moments.
Terramon's going to fly down at this point, and he's just going to just sit on the floor. He's going to try to sit as close as he can to you, almost to kind of give you like a physical presence.
She'll tap on the bed next to her. You can come closer.
Terramon...
Fine for right now.
Terramon's going to jump up, and he's just going to try lean against you.
She'll accept it. Maybe like flinch a little when he leans on her, but she eases pretty quickly. And then she'll reach a hand over and scratch his head.
Aww. Okay, we'll leave that pair to it. Next up, Callum. You can go next. So, Callum, describe the room that we have for Callum, please, Caitlin.
Okay, so he has like Delphi like help him, right? Like
Yeah, for the sake of role-playing, Delphi is trying to help you, like she's asking questions and stuff, and essentially it's building to make this room that we've constructed, so to speak.
okay. He first like decides to make like a nice like cozy like I think it's sort of like Zara, like cozy as well, or like homey. He makes like he has like adds like a wooden counter. It makes like similar to not a fancy bed, but one of those like wooden beds that you would. I'm so sorry if I'm shit explaining.
No, it's okay. I mean, if you'd like, I can do it for you if you'd like.
Yeah, you could probably do better than me. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just giving the opportunity for you to have the moment. That was all, because it feels more you, but I'd understand, okay?
I'm not good at explaining.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah.
The important thing, honey, is that you tried.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think all of us can agree. Don't worry, we'll get to everyone else in a moment. We'll have their turn. So to Callum, the room that he makes with the help of Delphi and Harrismon offering some assistance in the middle, they end up creating a cozy vibe, but then Callum decides to change it up to a wood cabin vibe. It's decorated. Yeah, it's decorated with a foresty sort of view. There's decorative plants in the room. Mostly wildflower is decorated around the room, with a few paintings in the room as well. There is a mountain view painting that is right above the bed, but situated on the table close by to it is a table with what looks like a hedgehog of some kind. Also, near the window, there is a switch that has been activated there. And for Callum and Harrismon, you watch as the view of Terra City changes to what looks like a foresty landscape with mountains in the background. There is a tiny lake way off in the distance. There is some bluebell flowers scattered around the view and trees as far as the eye can see. You also see that one of the paintings as well is a deer with a foal sitting next to each other. And you also see little light switches. You also see little lights that almost look like campfires. But you also see that there's a rug on the ground as well. And basically, it's just similar to like a cabin in the wood style vibe.
Callan looks at their hard work and this is quite good. Gives me a bit of nostalgia. It gives me a bit of a nostalgia feeling.
I'm glad that I could approve to your liking. Will that be all for you, Callum?
He then goes over and kind of looks at the bluebell the window and look at all the bluebell flowers. Yeah, thank you, Delphine. You were great.
My pleasure. I'm glad I could be of assistance. While I understand that being in the digital world is probably not something used to for humans, the least I could do is offer my assistance to make it as homework as possible.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure. If you require anything, is there anything else I can get for you?
From what I can understand, we'll be getting some food later. Nah, everything should be fine, man.
Very well. I shall contact you when there is some support. I've managed to contact some suppliers in order for doing it, but also I've re-established a connection with a source who wants to speak to the rest of you Digidestined quite soon.
Oh, awesome. We'll go meet with that later.
Yeah, very well. I've told the Digimon in question to come up to the foyer quite soon. He's on his way, and he says he's going to be greeting himself with a little hello gift. Apparently, he's a good friend to Gladymon, and apparently Gladymon has spread your heroics already. So call it be ready for the welcome party, I guess.
Yeah, let's throw an awesome house party. Maybe we can are we right to invite any other Digimon in Terra City if they're interested?
I would probably be advised for it for the moment, especially because of the recent endeavors. For it appears that about 60% of the city has been involved with the attacks, so I don't think many will be up for a party, so to speak.
Ah, that's fair. But maybe we can figure something out to maybe help lift everyone's spirits. Know that they shouldn't lose hope.
That could be an idea for later. I will see if we can acquire some means. In the meantime, get accustomed to your room, and let me know if there's anything else I can be of assistance.
Cheers, thanks.
And Delphi shuts off the screen.
Paladin turns to Harrismon so, Harrismon, what do you think?
Harrismon gets on the bed and jumps a little. This feels nice. It's so naturey, and I love it. As he like bounces up and down on the bed, like very happy.
I love it.
Oh, wait, we need to get Harrisman, we should get you a bed actually.
Oh,
I have an idea. He then like uses the console and turns the bed into like a bunk bed.
a bunk bed? Nice! As he like climbs up the stairs. I call top!
Oh man, I was gonna call that.
Hands up to everyone who had a bunk bed and had to do that argument once.
I had a bunk bed, but I was only the only child, so I normally stick to the bottom but left my toys up top.
Oh no, my brother did it the other way around. He knew I was scared of heights and made me take the top. You're probably not listening, but fuck you anyway, Darren.
Well, anything else that you would like, Harrisman, while you're up there? Anything that I could add to make it even more homey for you?
Well, maybe some like soft plushy pillows. I do want to snuggle a little bit.
You got it, buddy. He then essentially got like some soft like pillows as well as like Digimon versions of like you know those squishmallows like similar to Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I do. Sorry for my coughing. My bad.
It's okay.
Okay,
He
yeah.
then adds that to the bed.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, Harrismon, as you are bouncing, all of a sudden, you see a few pillows.
As he grabs one of the pillows and just snuggles it. So soft. I love it.
It's so cute. Galen then like walks over to because he added like some plants as well, like plants, and he like to check to see if they are like alive or not.
Okay. You mean like the plants in the room, yeah?
Yes.
As you check on the plants, you can touch them. You can see them. You don't smell them though, but you can definitely get a feel that they feel real enough to the touch.
Maybe we could also ask Orcamon if we could create a greenhouse here. You know, maybe we could farm more of those meat vegetables as well as other kinds of vegetables.
Ooh, that'll be fun, just like back at the village.
Yeah, and we can make all kinds of things together.
I can't wait.
Yeah, this place is pretty good, really good. I'm proud of. And by the way, Harrisman, I'm proud of you today. I know we just met, but honestly, man, you are incredible.
Well, it's a good thing I have an incredible partner too.
We'll do our best together. I'm sure us and everyone here, we can definitely make this work.
Harrismon jumps down from the top bunk and pulls up his claws as a fist bump. Partners, right?
Hell yeah, dude. Fist bump.
Okay. So we'll leave that happy pair as it is. Next up, let's go to Akane.
Yeah.
So, Akane, you said that you weren't having the help from her, correct?
Not at first, but like I said, if I felt like I needed the help, then I could do that.
Very well. Then I'll ask you the question, would you like me to describe or would you like to describe?
I have a photo for a reference, but if you wish to give the description, please do.
Very well. Feel free to post it up for everyone to see, but I will go into the detail if you wish. So,
Okay.
So while she does that, unaware to all of you, so Akane and to Biyomon, as Akane begins the work on the room, for the most part, the room color turns into an oceanic blue to make a calm and soothing vibe, maybe mellow out as it was. You see a pair of curtains forming on the window with a droopy style top with a wave pattern forming on them. And as similar as it is, you also see that the bed quilt also turns itself into the similar style pattern with a mixture of starfish and seashells appearing on them too. Decorated around the room, there are some plants as well, but this time, instead of wildflower for Callum, they are pansy flowers, and you see them in potted plants scattered into the corners of the room. The bed is a pure blue bed, with the water pattern as we said, and the pillow has a single yellow star in the center, with a small little plushie that is on the bed. Did we decide on what plushie it was, by the way?
We were whenever we were doing the discussion, we were kind of debating on what we wanted to go with. I do have a question. Are there any birds that you would find? Okay, I think I know. Maybe okay. The birds that I know that we find at the beach are basically seagulls. Am I right? Or is there any other beach bird I'm missing?
Seagulls are the most common one. Yes.
Seagulls are the most common.
You can also have like pelicans sometimes, or
Yeah, or like even penguins or gannets or maybe even puffins if you really want to go that route.
I love puffins.
Okay, I would say go with a cute little penguin plush.
Fair enough. Penguin out and okay, that's fair. Go different there. So there's a penguin plush that appears there. There's also, unlike the rest of the rooms, I didn't mention this on there. There is a wardrobe that is in there that's attached to the wall. For Akane has her wardrobe out of the wall into an actual wardrobe that is decorated with light pink shells for the doorknobs on them and is colored as a dark blue with lighter blue going to the drawers. There is also an end table in the room similar to the color scheme there. Now, as it starts off as a beach theme, with a table and chair matching the sky blue table and a white cloth with a chair that's sky blue as well, and there is a mirror close to the wardrobe as well, where it's big enough to view the whole thing. But where it starts off with a beach theme, there is one thing that does stick out though, as situated in the corner, there is the sight of a punching bag in dark blue with a sakura flower in the center of the punching bag. Now, question, do you make anything for Biyomon as well?
Well, now I was going to ask Biyomon if there was something that she wanted to be made specifically for her in the room.
As Del just went BRB.
Okay, well then we can wait until she returns.
Very well. So, Akane, I will say until Del gets back, you can have your moment. So, Akane, as you finished up the room, you are left to view your room, or even react, or if there's anything else I've missed.
I don't think you missed anything else. There was one change that I wanted to make to the bed, and that was to deal with the size. With the bed that I showed you whenever we were discussing this, it was a bed made for one person.
Okay.
Do you know what a twin size bed? Do you know what size of a twin size bed?
I have one myself, so yes, I know exactly. So you want to make your single bed into a twin?
Yes, sir.
That is perfectly fine by me. So yeah, so go ahead. We can have that in the room. So I will say slightly bigger if that's the case of it. So yeah. So you are left with the sight of your beach style room.
Right, and thank you for helping me with the description. I also posted a photo in the session chat. The session PC if anyone would like to look at it.
I will have a little look at this myself.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was just to give a general idea.
Oh wow! I do love the rooms that I'm seeing here. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, that was just something that That's just something that I just threw in there because we described it as a beach vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured just throw that in there because it kind of spoke to me. I was looking for like beach. I was looking for ocean-themed bedrooms so I could find an image.
That's not a problem. So since we're waiting on Del to be back, I will say that as you're left... Oh,
I'm back.
oh, welcome back.
Okay.
So, Del, did you catch the description of the room?
I know it's a beach vibe.
Yeah, it's a pure beach vibe, and she's made the bed slightly bigger. So, the room is left to the two of you.
Oh my, this looks wonderful.
Was anything that you wanted for the room for yourself, like a perch or something?
Oh well, I don't mind having. I don't know about a perch. What is that?
How can I explain this? Oh, I got it. So she goes to the console and materializes a perch to show Beomon what it looks like.
Very well. So, as you are... Okay, so Beomon, as you watch as Akane manifests there, you watch as sticking out of the wall, what looks like a large twig sticks out for a fair little bit, and you can see that it is basically like in like a different style shape. It is way above the ground, close to the roof, but still big enough for at least to be standing on there if you so wish.
Interesting. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. She was just saying to Beomon that's what a perch looks like.
I see. Do birds in your world, do they typically stand on these?
If you want something different, I can make something different for you.
As lovely as the perch is, I would prefer a bed of my own.
Okay. Any specific design?
Well, she looks around on the room. I suppose whatever you think would fit with the theme of this room. I do love the aesthetic you have. Go ahead.
All right. So she goes back to the console and removes the perch. And remember the size bed that we decided on in the beginning? She makes a bed that size and makes it to fit the theme of the room for Beomon.
So Beomon basically gets a single style bed that was originally in the room, and you're taking a twin for yourself. Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, so Beomon, you see before you what essentially looks like a similar bed to what Akane had, but smaller and big enough for you to basically get comfy.
Okay, Beomon's just gonna go up, kind of test like the mattress. Then she nods.
It's perfect. Thank you, Akane.
My pleasure. I'm so glad I was able to make you happy.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I am very happy. Though I am curious. Why this aesthetic? I never took you for a beach person.
Well, back home, I'm part of the swim team at my school, and I love the water.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm more of a flyer than I am a swimmer.
I see. But still, I'm glad you like the room.
Pleasure, dear.
I couldn't be more happy.
Curious, do you, how often do you swim for?
Of course, we never discussed that part.
That's fine. Okay, you know what? For the sake of this, I will say that You take your varying options between sort of going out to swim into the ocean of Los Solaris, but you also swim at the local leisure center for the pool there with your friends and such. But most of the time, you either swim by yourself as training or relaxing, or you train at the pool with your friends and things as part of the swim team, either for your either you're showing off your speed, or even just messing around with the pool with just friends if you so wish. But yeah, you have a decent amount of time. I'll say you try to do that maybe once or twice a week, varying where you go about that. You can decide on whether one is more prioritizing or not, but those are the two main areas. But most of the time, it's either yourself or friends.
Okay, well then that's the information that I give to Biomon.
I see. I see. Okay. He is okay. There's a window in the room, right?
Yes,
Yes.
the window has a view of Terra City.
Okay. Biomon just kind of smiles at Akane, but then she kind of gets this wistful expression, and then she hops off the bed, goes over to the window, and just looks out at it.
Everything all right?
Oh, sorry, Akane. I guess I've just been thinking about. She. Well, you know how I digivolved earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, I actually made a promise to myself that should I ever digivolve at any point, that I would return to my community, show them that they don't have to be afraid of of what they can be, that they can choose to be whatever they want. Like, it's a bit difficult to explain.
Fine. You're doing just fine.
Sorry, my community is very. I suppose. Well, I won't say they're at the level that your grandfather was. But they can be. Our leader can be pretty strict when it comes to how we digivolve.
I see.
They are a good leader. I do promise. Though they do our best to guide us. I guess I'm just one of the I'm just one Biomon of many in that community, and I didn't want to, and I don't want to be afraid of. Didn't want to be afraid of what I became. But now that I've digivolved, well, I guess I have this. I want to keep my promise. Go back, but at the same time, I can't abandon the digital world when it needs us.
You know what I think? My thoughts are this. You can return to your community whenever you're ready, but if you want to show them what you can really do your best to protect the digital world.
You do make a good point, Akane. And I suppose my community is pretty far out. All right. Maybe we can do this. If we're ever within vicinity of my community, then we can make a quick trip there. Just to show them how much I've grown.
That's perfect.
Biomon smiles and goes up to Akane.
Akane smiles back at her and leans down to give her a hug.
She hugs back.
Aww.
Aww.
All right. I guess we can leave that happy moment. Next up, let's see. We got the other three there. Now the question is, who do we do? You know what? Concerning Arthurus, does anyone want to offer, or shall the DM pick again?
I mean, I don't mind if you pick again.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Because I know Aeon hasn't had a moment of this, let's go with Mimiko next. So let's go in the U formation. So Del can go next and Hannah can have the last one. Is that fine by everyone?
Damn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine by me.
All right. So Aeon, you said that you were having Delphi helping you out, correct?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, so I will say that Delphi's gonna offer anyway. Is further. That's fine. So as this is going on, Aeon, would you like to give us the rundown? So what type of room do we have for little Mimiko?
Well, and Delphi offers their assistance and stuff. Mimiko starts asking, probably is going to start asking how it works. Get very quickly lost in the explanation, and then turn to Kakumon and say, are you any good with machines?
I can try and help. I can try and see if I can move stuff around, but it is your room, partner. What would you like in it?
I mean,
What are you doing?
If I describe it, can you use the console?
I will do my best.
Yeah. And with that arrangement in place, contrary to the grandiose rooms so far, Mimiko is essentially going to reset the room back to 4 blank walls. Along the back wall, we're going to end up with like a ledge along the back wall, in front of which is a very plain, very simple double bed. On the right wall are the 2 doors end up appearing for like the wardrobe and the bathroom. The console is obviously behind the door, so if you were staring at the back wall, the console will be directly behind you. The door is in the corners, essentially to your southeast. And as Mimiko gets sort of a little lost in describing what her room is like at home and the view outside, she opens her eyes and finds out that Kakumon has taken that somewhat literally, and the wall on your left is basically a large screen with indeed the exact view that she's been describing on that screen.
Okay.
So it looks, giving the false appearance that you're staring outside. There is a chair in the southwest corner of the room, and not a lot else, because that is literally what Mimiko's room is like at home, bare bones and minimalistic. And as she just stops recalling, opens her eyes, and takes in what Kakumon has done, she's just gonna be speechless for a moment, and then remember that this is also her partner's room, and say, is there anything you want to put in here for you?
Oh, to be honest, I never thought about designing anything. I'm not really good at imagination, as Orkamon mentioned earlier. I guess it would be nice to have a bed, but I am fine with any arrangement that you would like for me.
Um, what, uh, what kind of bed do you normally sleep in?
I normally sleep outside.
Oh,
So this is all new for me. Sorry.
and the compromise is going to be, rather than the Mimico's single bed, it's just going to be made like a larger bed, so Kukumon gets half of it.
Okay.
You made the bed larger. Are you okay with me sleeping on the same bed as you?
Yeah. I mean,
Does
you gotta sleep somewhere.
I thank you. To go and then like kind of walks over and like raises like his hand like um uh, I hope I still don't make you uncomfortable. I'm fine with sleeping in a different bed. I want you to feel relaxed in your own room.
Look, come on. Any problems I have aren't because of you. Okay? And I mean, we're supposed to be partners, right?
Correct.
I guess I'm not saying it's going to be like easy, but I'll do my best and try and get over it.
I understand it is hard for you. From what I can tell, you are the first child here in this type of world. And from what I can gather, just like child level Digimon here, we too get scared easily. And I know it's a lot, especially for one so young like yourself. But we will take it one steady step at a time. You don't need to rush into things. But just so you know, you are doing amazing right now.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself. Especially for coming all this way. And I know the journey may be long, but know that you are not alone.
No, I'm not. One step at a time. I can do one step.
One steady step together.
Right.
Kokoma then goes on the bed, testing it. Oh wow, it is quite fluffy and soft. I did not realize beds were like this. He then flops onto the bed. So soft, so comfy.
Mimiko laughs at this.
All right. Is there anything else with you two, or shall we move on to the next room?
No, we can move on to the next room.
Very well. Okay, Del, your turn. So, you said you were having the help as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with the help of Delphi, what room do you make?
Okay. Okay. I wrote it down. I do not have a photo I do not have an image like you guys to back to show. Oh, so but oh my goodness. Okay, so Jordan's going. Okay, so with the help of Delphi, okay, so how to describe this?
Would you like the
Okay.
help, or do you want the honor?
I'd like the help, please.
Very well, very well. Okay, so to the rest of you, unaware, for Jordan. So Jordan starts off with, unaware to the rest of you, as all of you have come up with this cozy, warm and bright and even serenic view, Jordan starts off with having his walls as a black with thick grey stripes around the entire of the room. Between the stripes are white diamonds in one long column between each one, and on the walls you see there are posters. These posters are decorated with essentially what looks like professional motorcyclists to a degree. There is also a shelf that holds a small succulent terrarium, and on that shelf there is also a plushie of a small little lamb and a decorative little box. The floor is made of a thin carpet that is dark grey as well to match the grey, but is a lighter color. There is also a small pet bed that is put by the side of a blue and white covered bed with a soft mattress on a mahogany bed frame to the side there as well. There are black curtains adorning the windows, and each one is tied by ribbon straps to keep them open. To the left of that window is a small desk that has no decoration except for a model car on one of the desk shelves. And there is also what looks like a photo frame with nothing really in it at first. But then, after a little bit of time, as Jordan contemplates putting something in it, he then changes it to the view of a beach on that photo. And while this also happens, the bedroom itself also has an ice blue white light dangling from the ceiling that sort of dingle around like arcs, like vines. And to you, while it may seem black, grey, and musty, there is a sense of like a small bit of warmth with the light, and you can definitely get the feeling of, I think the right way to describe it, Del, is rustic?
Yeah, rustic feel.
And that is what the room comes out. And I'd say the last thing that's put in the room is the pet bed by the side of the bed.
Yep. Yep. With white fluffy bedding and a thin light gray outer layer. I don't know what you call the sides of a pet bed, but that's what it is.
I'd say rim.
The rim, yes. Oh. Not bad.
Ooh, this is nice. Is that for me? And he sees the bed and he's immediately gonna go to it, walk around it, sniff it, go in it, and immediately roll on his back, legs in the air.
Like the pet bed or the actual bed?
The pet one.
Yeah, figured you could use something to sleep on as well.
Hey, this is awesome! And his paws like wiggle as they're in the air.
Jordan just sits on the edge of the bed, just kind of taking in the room. long day, huh?
Yeah. He's gonna roll over and stand up and like look at you. Do you live like this back home?
Well, my room, kind of. The posters are the same. The posters are the same. The posters are the same, but everything else, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of how I would imagine my room looking like. I mean, how to best explain this? My bedroom back home it's simple, it's simple, you know, bed, shelves, desk for school related stuff, closet, the works. But I don't know. I always thought about maybe redecorating my room to something like this. And he just gestures to the bedroom. Yeah, never. But mom's often busy, and I have to focus on taking care of my sister. So never ended up getting around to decorating it. Yeah. At least like this, there is some freedom to it, even if it is while we're stuck in this place. And he just lays back on the bed.
Yeah. May not be exactly like home, but at least you can make it homey. He's gonna jump up on the bed and like lay his head next to yours.
Aww. He's just gonna turn to Labramon.
You just see him with a big smile.
He smiles back. Yeah. What about you? I mean, did you ever, I mean, before we met, like, where did you often stay?
My group honestly stayed wherever we could find, honestly. It was like, if we found it, it worked, I guess, as long as it was shelter. Sometimes it was alleyways, or sometimes it was in a building somewhere, like a hidden spot or whatever. Just depended what we could find. I never had anything like this. I like this. It's warm.
Well, we can make some adjustments later to make it, suitable for you too.
Oh no, this is just fine. I honestly don't really want to remember the times I had to sleep outside in the street. It's not exactly very pleasant.
I mean, yeah, I agree. That doesn't sound pleasant at all, but not exactly what I meant. I meant like, this is how I imagined redesigning, this room right here. This is how I imagined redesigning my room, but for you, what would your ideal living space be? If it could be anything in the world, like, what do you imagine it to look like? Like something like what I made, or fancier?
Don't think I'd go too fancy. Seems a bit, tacky or whatever some people say. I don't know. I don't exactly know design, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with design either, but that's what makes it fun to imagine stuff. And you know what? I'm not big on the tacky stuff either. Like, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Living in luxury, that's an ideal that a lot of people in the world want to have. But then But what's the point of having one big, huge house if you're just sitting in it alone, you know?
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, my house isn't even as big as the Citadel. It's just regular 2-story house. Simple as. And other than Kenna and I, it just feels empty. He's just gonna kind of close his eyes and just sit back up. I don't really want to. I never really realized how much I hated being alone.
I think everybody hates being alone to some degree.
I
mean,
know.
I was alone for a while too, and I hated that. And he's gonna sit up with you. But now I have you! And his tail is gonna start wagging when he references Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan kind of props up his leg, like, and then just kind of one of his legs, and then just kind of rests his head on it. Like, I don't know how to best describe the position.
So you're like raising a knee and then resting the head on the knee.
Yeah, pretty much. He just kind of looks over at Labramon, sees the tail wag. He smiles, and then he reaches out and ruffles Labramon's head. Yeah. We have each other.
Yep. I'm gonna be with you all the way. And he's gonna, like, kind of prop himself up kind of on your arm a bit, and then he's gonna lick your face and sit back down again. And keep it, like, lolled out.
just like a single lick to the face, Jordan.
Yeah, just a little lick. Just he's not like slobbering your face, but yeah, he licked your cheek.
Right. All right. Take it easy, all right? Yeah. So, after all this, what do you think we should do in the meantime?
I don't know. We can go out and explore the city, or we can hang out here and relax, and you can get sleep. Or, like, we can try and hang out with one of the others, or whatever you want.
I don't know about the others, but he's gonna kind of look through his Digivice and see if he can, like, look through, like, how many bits he currently has.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Yeah, there's a few little button presses, and you're able to bring up what essentially looks like an inventory, and you can see that there is a wallet function that shows you how much bits you have.
However, I'm not against exploring the city. I mean, there's plenty of places to explore, things to do, Digimon to see, and honestly, might be a chance to find some place to work, earn some bits while we're here.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. We'll have to. Actually, he turns to Labramon again. How do you feel about running a business together?
Oh yeah! He's gonna, like, do a little spin. I love that. What do you want to do?
Well, there's one idea that I had in mind, but he looks at his Digivice. It's gonna require that you Digivolve to that Dobermon,
Oh. Yeah, I'm down to do that.
All right. He sits cross-legged on the bed now. So here's the idea, and Jordan's just gonna explain to Labramon his idea that he's thinking about maybe doing like a taxi service, I guess.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. And he also proceeds to explain, like, what a taxi is, what Uber, like, What Uber is.
We just confirmed Uber.
Yeah. Like, and the more you talk about it, his ears just perk, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So while these guys are having this conversation,
He's so into. Labrador is so into this.
I'll say they have a moment, so you guys can react to that at the other point. But I think because we're pushing on for the time, we might as well get the last one on the way. So, Hannah, you said that you were having Delphi help you.
Yes.
Okay, so with Delphi's help, do you want to describe, or shall I describe?
Can you? Because I'm pulling up the picture right now.
Very well. So, with the help of Delphi, asking you the questions and getting you involved, essentially what gets woken up to start with is to Impmon, seeing this, you see a beautifully sort of rich-esque style bedroom. You see a large, and I mean large, bed with a very light rosé pink to it. There's a small little makeup desk to the side, and you also see there's a large mirror. Above there is not a very big chandelier concerning to the point of it, but it's biggish enough to at least still be enough light, but enough to get by, with a pink rug lying right at the edge of the bed. There is also what looks like a cosmetic desk with a sewing machine on it as well. And there is a small set of drawers and there's all the drawers and mini shelvings opposite that desk, which are basically which are empty at this current moment in time, but with the help of Harriet telling you that this is basically made to like a clothing sort of sewing area. You also see that there is a potted plant in the corner of of what looks like a small little table right to the side, and there is a chair that is situated close to the sewing desk area, and there is a wardrobe that is sticking into the wall as well. And there is a set of rosé style curtains blocking the view of Terra City. And that is the view that stands before you, Impmon.
Okay.
So Harriet just finished in the room. So Harriet, you are viewing essentially a large pink room.
Finally, something that feels like home. She says as she gets out her bag and sets it on the desk, getting out her stuff and such, her utensils that she always brings around and such. It's basically like her little mini traveling sewing kit, makeup kit, her sketchbooks and craft supplies, journal, pens, and her normal clothes.
Yep, which to mention to all of you, anytime if you had like backpacks and things on you, you had those stuff with you, and that was what I offered to all of you as well, I believe. Well, except to a few of you, because I know some of you did that at work, looking at Zara.
Hi, I have nothing.
Except a jacket and whatever was in your pocket.
Let me rephrase. Hi, I've got nothing except the clothes on my back.
Okay, so as you put the stuff on the desk, Delphi is going to call out to you as this happens.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Harriet?
Impmon, do you want anything? She turns to Impmon.
I think you... Is there anything you've forgotten? It looked like it.
I'm asking you if you want anything else. You're my partner and we're going to share the same room. Thought to make you have a couple space.
Sorry, I had to realize I had the filter on. I'm sorry.
Imon is just going to add like his own bed, matching the style of the room, but not the color. More bed in his own colors.
Fair enough. The same size bed.
No, more like a him-sized bed rather than.
Fair enough.
I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting this color, but I can dig the style.
It's our family color, and I have grown attached to it.
It definitely seems like a change that I expect when I've seen you dressed as so purple. But I will not question your choices. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not at the moment, but I will inform you if anything else.
Very well. I would like to also inform you that there's a representative from one of the cities who's coming up. So just be wary on spending your time in your rooms for too long, or not for too long, okay?
Thank you for the information.
My pleasure. I'll let you know when they are around. In the meantime, just relax.
Right, thank you again.
And Delphi shuts off, leaving the two of you in the room.
Yeah, Harriet sighs and goes to the makeup dresser and such, and puts her makeup kit down and gets out the makeup removal and such.
Oh.
But first, she actually unclips some of the purple and such because it's actually a wig, so she actually takes it off and such.
Surprise!
Soon enough, she also takes off all her makeup and.
All right, we didn't make the token bigger. Could you delete that? I'll make the token bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, I will make that token bigger for you.
Thank you.
I'm good. By the way, surprise everybody! This I actually didn't know about this. All right, let's get our lucky little friend here. There she is. Oh, I made her bigger.
Much better.
That's awesome.
Imran's just gonna take in his tamer's very different look, and
also,
everything that come off.
At the stream. You better look at the stream as well.
Oh, did you post up the artwork for the character as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where is this posted? Oh, well, actually, better response. I can actually post it. So, for everyone in the chat, I'm going to actually. I just realized I could do that. I could do this deliberately. Let me see. I think I could do this.
I'm just going to point out that I feel like a fucking idiot because I made this token and did not clock that it was a fucking wig.
I got it as a surprise.
I feel so dumb.
Zara.
Well played.
Yeah. Well played. Well played. Yeah, let's get
I can't click on it. I can't click on it.
Don't worry. I'm gonna post up the look. So for those of you in the in our little chat here, I'm going to post up. You know what? I'm going to post this in the public because I think Crimson is watching as well. I'm going to post this in public art so we can show art for references and we can show off the other form. Let's see. There she is.
I could do it myself because I got mine up.
That's fine. There we go. There we are. That's if you look at.
I can't move my token.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, it's you know what? I'm gonna because I've done that and such. So yeah, go ahead. I'll make your token bigger and I'll update the thing for you later. You can put your token on there. I'll make it bigger for you later.
Okay.
Okay, so I imagine Immon's just sat there on his newly acquired bed, just watching as like wig comes off, claws come off, outfit comes off. Acting a kind. How much a year sold separately?
Sold. Each sold separately. Carrier not included.
Well, this is the real me, Harriet says as she reaches into the makeup bag and pulls out a golden bracelet with the family crest on it and puts it on her wrist where the claws were.
Mom watched the dress. Oh yeah, that's true. There was actually no really area to change, was there?
Yeah.
Immon is not a...
She just normally
Immon
wears a tank top underneath, so not to worry.
Yeah, Immon's not perv. I imagine he would have been looking the other way.
She could have
Yeah.
went into the bathroom. There's a
And then
bathroom. She went into the
Yeah,
bathroom.
she probably
Yeah.
went to the bathroom.
Or
That's
something
fair.
like ready and then turn back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then
fair.
sees the pile of stuff that came off.
Yeah, Harriet comes out with the normal outfit on. And just, fixes her hair a little bit. Finally, something more comfortable.
Well, I guess this is what the real Harriet looks like.
Yeah, this is the real me. She says as she sits down on the bed and such, and looks at the crest bracelet. The real Harriet Rose, daughter of the Rose family.
And this room is what living at the Rose family looks like, is it?
Yes, and this is basically normal for me. My family is rich for generations, so I'm kind of used to this style.
Yes. I don't think I've been surrounded by such luxury since my days. Well, any of my days, actually.
Well, it's really lonely to be honest. My parents are never around as such.
And that's why you decided to make a gang
It
and
wasn't
change your look.
it wasn't supposed to be a bully gang or a destructive gang. It's just, I guess I was just lonely and wanted people who are feeling outcasts and such. But they were pretty gluttonous for power and such, and it just came to their heads, and I just played along because I just want to make them happy.
Kinda lost sight of what you're really going for.
Pretty much. Though, parents aren't around to know what's been going on with me and such. Normally the butlers and maids and some nice folk in town know about the real me and such, even if I'm dressed up as the Falcon. I honestly don't want to harm anyone or commit crimes, but I have to play the role and such. It's something I don't even like.
Well, they do say you play the role long enough, you become the parrot. Well,
Yeah. Honestly, if the others saw the real me like this, I'm not sure how they'll react, but they have to put on the brave face and such.
you really think they'd look at you that differently?
They only see the Falcon, a harsh and bully person, but in truth, I'm honestly kind and want to help others in need. Especially when it comes to our family motto, help those in need with a bit of kindness.
You ever think that maybe they're kind of seeing what you want them to see and what you're showing them?
Yeah, guess, but I'm been raised as an only child, so call me spoiled brat, but I just want someone to love me for who I am, and with my parents always on trips and such, it kind of becomes impossible.
Well, you didn't know what people are gonna think of you until you find out.
Yeah, I guess. Though, to be honest, Imman, I'm glad that you're my partner.
Aye. Me too.
Harriet holds up her fist. Let's just promise that we'll stay together, no matter what the cost.
Hey, I can swear to that. I didn't want to return the fist bump.
So as you guys are all having your moments in the rooms, all of a sudden, you hear a notification come out as Delphi calls out to all of you again.
Digidestined, I apologize on interrupting your time in your rooms, but you have a visitor who's come to greet you. He says he's come to negotiate a deal with the Digidestined. He's currently waiting in the foyer.
Well, might as well check this out, huh, Imman?
Aye, sure.
All right.
How much of a peace and quiet?
So the question is, who is going out to go visit the visitor?
Zara will.
Harriet will.
Callum.
I think I think Jordan's gonna go out too, just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Akani's gonna go just for the heck of it.
All right. Mimiko?
Yeah, Mimico will step out of the room and go as well.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad of this.
Hold on. Does
Uh,
it, as soon as everyone exits the room, do they just see Harriet looking different?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So as soon
Yeah,
as you all head out of the room, Zara's the first to see this. All of a sudden, you are greeted by the familiar sight of Impmon, and then another girl that you have never seen before.
Zara's gonna like blink.
Please, because it's gonna be hard.
She's gonna blink and like stare and go, "Who are you, and what have you done with Harriet?"
Jordan's kind of
half jokingly, half not.
Yeah, Jordan's kind of glance over, and just kind of go, oh, just kind of widen his eyes, like he doesn't recognize Harriet yet. It's just like, hello.
Harriet
Hello.
chuckles. It just, what's the matter, Pinky? Don't you recognize me?
Don't fucking call me that, first of all.
Yeah.
And she'll give you like a little bit of a really smile.
What? If you want, I could just call you Harpy.
Yo, guys, have you guys sorted out the rooms to console? Like, I have to say I'm pretty proud of my bit. Whoa!
And at that point, Callum, you see this other girl.
Yo! purple. You're no longer purple anymore.
Yeah, Blondie, I'm not purple.
Wait, so, well, I was surprised. I thought, I didn't realize that was that a wig you were wearing before?
You could say that.
Oh, well, well, you're still looking pretty nice.
I'm just posting a gif of what Zara is basically staring at her like right now.
Uh,
She doesn't have a nail file, but she's flicking like her nails with like her thumb. She's like, keep going.
try me, bitch. So does Akane? Sorry, Lena?
I was about to say that GIF that Kristen posted. Yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah. So, question: does Akane and sorry to interrupt on things. Does Akane and Mimiko come out of their rooms and see this too, or are they waiting a bit before they come out?
Well, now Akane is coming out, and she looks at Harriet.
Yep. So you come out and you see basically 3 other Digidestined, and one that's not too familiar. But then you see Impmon.
And, okay, as she sees Impmon, she now knows that is Harriet, and she's like, "Not a bad outfit."
Thanks, I made it myself.
She then returns. She then, after Harriet gives her compliment, she's like, "I'm impressed with your workmanship."
Thanks.
She then extends her hand up for a handshake.
Oh, so Akane's gonna go down. Akane's gonna go down to her room. Is that right?
Well, now did Harriet and Impmon step out?
Yeah, they did because Zara saw her. So yeah.
Okay, well then, at that point, yeah, Akane is going to extend a hand out to Harriet.
Yeah, Harriet brings out her right hand, and it actually has the family crest bracelet.
Yeah, so all of you, as this hand is being extended, you see a hand that does not contain the falcon claw this time. But
Let me put image up of the charm.
Sure.
If that's
but,
okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, please do, because
Oh,
I'm curious.
Okay.
And it's actually pure gold, so.
Wow.
Zara
Yeah.
sees that and she's gonna be like, Rose family.
Who?
You don't know them. They're only the biggest investors in Los Solaris, the richest family.
Wow.
I'm not really into politics.
It's not
It's more of a business corporation.
Tomato, tomato.
Not really.
That's not at all. That's Zara's like face palming. Like, oh god damn it, Callum, your intelligence.
Terramon's gonna look at you and just go, I may not understand it, but even I can understand the fact of that you're not enjoying this.
She's gonna remove her hand from her face, being like, "Are you a relative?"
I'm the daughter of the Rose family.
Cool.
Wow.
It's a shame you act like that. And then she's gonna walk away.
Crimson.
She's immediately just leaving. Like, it's a shame you act like that, and just walks away.
Well, I don't know much about the Rose family, but other than like what Zara said, but doesn't change much to me. Still, Harriet, it's nice to see your true colors.
Please stop with the puns.
Walking past a Mimiko coming out of her room.
Mimiko's still in her room at the minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
after that, Akane's like, oh, sweet mother of God.
Jordan doesn't really say anything. He just kind of stood there. He just kind of stood there, kind of staring for some time, just kind of shocked, like he doesn't know how to process what
Harriet
he's
just
saying.
goes over to him. What's the matter, Goggles? You're being shell shocked?
I'm just gonna say Zara and Taramon have left.
Fair enough.
Jordan blinks. I'm not. You. Just shut up. And then he just kind of walks off, kind of as he's like walking away. He's like trying to. He just like has one hand like covering like his mouth, his lower mouth, like trying to hide a blush.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Damn!
She looks cute.
Even with all the
Labramon-
piercings.
Labramon in return is going to like eye Harriet for a moment and just follow Jordan quietly. Happily following Jordan, but like gives a bit of an eye towards Harriet.
Well.
Do I know? Would I have noticed the? Would as the bush? Would anyone notice it?
Make a brains.
Considering Labramon, I don't think he was hiding it. Honestly, I think he literally he was doing it to Harriet. So
Yeah, I'll say. Was Jordan trying to hide it?
Yes, Jordan
you
was
meant
trying to
him.
hide it.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought you meant me.
It's all right. Then let's see. I will ask either Jordan to make me a grit check, and Callum, you can make me an opposed brains check to see if you can notice.
Sure.
Well, brains is perception in this.
I hate it.
You made the character.
7.
Oh, please, let me be a 7. Please, let me be a 7.
Callum has to explode to beat.
Remember, you can use adversity tokens if you so wish.
Oh, please let me be a 7. Please let me be a 7. Please let me.
4. Would you like to use any tokens, Callum?
Nope.
Okay, then Callum take an adversity token. Jordan is completely heading it to a degree.
I'm hoarding these tokens.
Oh yeah, take your 2 tokens.
Yeah, I'm hoarding them like a dragon.
Yeah. I'm trying to build up on tokens myself.
So, as all of you make your way, do all of you make your way down to the foyer at this point?
Yeah.
But I want to go check on Mimiko and such, if that's okay.
If that's what you want to do, sure.
Yeah,
Actually, as
Yes.
Harriet is coming down the hallway, that's when Mimiko's going to come out of her room with Kakuamon and just be rather confused and say, I thought we were meeting the new guest in the foyer. Taking Harriet for the guest.
And Harriet's going to be like, hey, kiddo.
Yeah, that's near the guest.
Emma, Harriet just, bonks Itmon's head.
Hey. Harriet?
That's me.
Okay.
They didn't. Harriet have purple hair. How did they change it? Did the console help make you? Did the console that we were using? Could you also change your appearance?
No, it was a wig.
What is a wig?
Oh no.
It's basically a hair accessory.
accessory. I never heard of them, but and then Kokomo then like kind of just like looks down, think like kind of in thought before looking up. It looked nice on you.
Thank you. I made it myself.
I kind of want to see what he'd look like with a purple wig now.
Harriet is just gonna give him a really look.
Do you think purple would suit me, Iman?
Iman, do not give this one any ideas.
Ah, fine. Boil spot.
Says the one who's a literal pyromaniac.
I don't need to learn mine. And I'm just going to walk off in the direction of the foyer.
Okay. So, is everyone on their way to the foyer, I presume?
Yes.
Zara's probably already there.
Well, now,
She didn't wait.
Well, now there was something that Akane wanted to do for Kakuamon since he said that he didn't know what hair accessories were.
Okay.
You said you didn't know what hair accessories were, right?
That is correct.
Okay, you see these ribbons in my hair?
Oh, are they not a part of you?
Actually, these are hair accessories as well.
Oh,
If
they look.
if I didn't have these in my hair, it would be straight down.
I see. So humans make accessories to stand out from one another.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
Do you think I might look nice if I had a bow?
Yeah. Biomon's just gonna look at Akane's ribbons, then at Kokoamon, Mimiko, at everyone.
Maybe a bow tie. But I don't know. But I don't know. What does everyone else think?
I wonder if I have something. Let me check.
While this group is having this discussion...
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No. This is good. This is roleplay. I'm fine with this. So while this is...
Honestly, this is one of the heartwarming moments I ever heard.
Yeah, exactly. It's all good fun. So, let's see. So the only ones who have gone on ahead are Zara and Jordan at this point.
And
wait,
Harriet's
Callum.
actually following behind.
Yeah, Callum is too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the only one are Mimiko, Kakuamon, Akane, and Biomon staying back. Okay, in that case, if we go to the group back here.
I would say she's already here and waiting. She
That's
didn't bother
fine.
waiting for everyone else.
Whoops, wrong one.
Wait. As they made as Callum and Harrison made the top of the stairs, he then looks back to Harriet, gives her a cheeky smirk before sliding down the banister. Last one there is Ranig.
I can't run in sandals.
Then use the banister to slide, man.
That's reckless. Also, I'm the token.
Oh,
Again.
all right. Yeah, sorry, forgot about that. I'm going to fix that for next session.
Thank you.
I just realized Zara's standing at the bottom again. Do I know?
Yeah. You know what, Zara? Zara, make me a flight check.
Oh no. Okay, let's
You
go.
asked.
Let's do
You
this.
asked for this.
Hey,
Hey,
okay,
Callum,
that's fine.
make me a flight check to see if you beat that to smack into her.
Oh, please.
I have a D12 in flight, so we'll see.
Okay. What did I get?
5.
Aw.
Wait, 5.
You need
so
4. You need 4 to beat me.
2, 3, 4. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I'll take the loss. I'll take it. Thank you.
All
I'll
right,
take
Zara
the
takes the
loss. I'll let him
token.
do it.
So Zara,
I'll do
as
it.
you are having this, and suddenly the next thing you went, last one down here, use the banister, and as that happens, you suddenly turn around, and you are greeted by a Callum charging at you down the banister, and before you even have a moment to react, Callum
All
smacks
you hear is a "you fuck."
Yeah. Wait, does
On the floor now.
Harrisman follow closely behind, or?
Yes, Harris. He's like, look out below!
I'll say because of this, Zara, as you are pulling Callum a little out of the way, you are then greeted by the sight of a giant spiky hedgehog coming right at you.
Is Harrismon also trying to hit her? Also, how did Callum hit her? Did he like knock her on the floor?
Yeah, plow
Like,
right into the chest and knock you to the floor.
Harrismon, if you also want to do rollies.
Oh yeah, fight. It's fight, isn't it?
You know what,
Okay,
Harrismon, see if you beat the 8.
Okay,
give me
right.
a
I
moment.
mean, I was happy to roll it again because I'm on the floor, but that's
Oh.
fine.
That's fine.
It's a
Well,
flight check, right?
yes. See if you beat the 8.
8?
Beat the.
Can Hitmon jump up and slide down the other side of the
No, it's another. So it's a 4.
Yeah,
he doesn't
no.
beat me,
So Harrismon, as you're about to, you didn't realize that there's something at the bottom, and you just slide off and land on the floor.
Ow! Ow, that hurts!
Imon, Imon, you slide down the banister, but seeing Harrismon do this first, you land on your feet and look over at Harrismon.
I don't know, Ken, why you find it that so difficult.
I'll quiet you! At least I tried!
Zara is just on the floor and glaring.
As you are all having this moment, as Jordan makes his way down the other one and Harriet is there, all of a sudden, you hear the sound of heavy, heavy footsteps.
You guys hear that too, right?
Yes, it's the sound of my incoming fury. She's gonna stand, wipe herself off, and just go, And she's gonna walk away from him, like from Callum. She's annoyed with him now.
As you approach the entrance, the doors flick open. Right in front of you, as Orcamon has walked straight in. Sorry, I realized I forgot to take Orcamon off. And you are greeted by...
I'll make room. I'll move. There we go.
And you are greeted by... this thing.
What?
Hey, the boy.
What the?
Oh, that's interesting.
Who or what are you?
As the figure enters, he sniffs the room. Yeah, he sniffs the room.
Just checking. We're near behind on the lent, are we?
Guys, I watched this in a movie once. Nobody move a muscle.
This isn't Jurassic Park, dum-dum.
The figure turns to look at both of you.
Oh, shit.
Callum is standing completely still.
And all of a sudden, as this happens, you suddenly hear, "Now wait just a minute, Monochromon! Wait for me!" And scooting behind, with the sound of a pair of wheels and a small little beep beep, a figure jumps over the large the large dinosaur-like creature, lands on the top of his head, and greets you all.
Junkmon! I love him. What a cutie.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Dang it!
Dang it!
Oh.
Everyone got on
That was
Zara's
the
bad
blast.
side today. No, I'm kidding, not everybody. A lot of people got on Zara's bad side today.
What did I do?
No, Mamiko is fine. Jordan is just Callum with bumping into her because he's an idiot. And
Yeah.
being like, would you rather me call you a different name? I'm
So,
like, girl, try me. We'll see what it gives you.
so,
Well, none of the Connie didn't do anything to get on Zara's bad side because she
Yeah, no, it's literally just Callum and Harriet today.
so that was rather wholesome. So, what did we think of the Citadel?
That was fun.
Awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
I'm glad.
And I have to say, I like everybody's room choice.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone's choice of room. Love it.
yeah. Gonna love if we can get these all drawn out. I'm gonna love to see everyone having these all like as an actual room to have on just these pictures. But I will say, nice job, everybody. That was so wholesome with each of the rooms. That went so much better than I wanted that to go. That was so good.
Yay!
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I loved it with everyone's reaction to Harriet's normal look.
I can't fucking believe I didn't clock that was a wig. I feel like such a moron.
I get that. It's a surprise.
Right there with you. Well played.
Oh,
Well played.
I literally I made the goddamn token and I didn't realize, who's no
Kristen.
purple anymore. Wait a minute.
Kristen, guess what? It's called a
I
plot
hate
twist.
I'll
called a-
twist your plot in a minute, matey.
That's not a plot twist. I'm just an idiot.
I was trying to be nice.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Now, everyone be nice. Everyone be nice because it's time to wrap it up. So, this is quite the thing. So, hey, what does everyone think of the two little visitors who've come here?
Shocking.
I'm
I'm
not
curious.
surprised to see Monochromon because we heard him mentioned on the video. But the little Junkmon!
Junkmon! I love Junkmon.
I love Junkmon.
Yeah, I would also think Del might get a little kick concerning Junkmon is in her deck.
Yep.
Ayo.
Yeah, she has the Shootmon deck, and there's 4 copies of a Junkmon in it. He's just a little rat guy.
He's just a little guy. He's not a rat. Are you kidding me?
It's a gopher.
That's a beaver.
Oh, he is a
Did you
beaver.
really just call a rat a beaver?
I'm gonna
A
shut
beaver
up.
a rat even?
You know
You're
what?
thinking of Shumon again.
I you know what? Call me a razor gin because I get mixed between a rat and a hedgehog. Apparently. Anyway, so with that said, that's all for tonight's episode. So now this is going to be interesting. With the reveal of Harry... Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to bring him out. It's too late for the night list. But that was all good fun. I enjoyed that. So tune in next week where we will going off onto the Pokemon adventure with everybody. But until then, we have some questions to answer for our very little group. What exactly was Harriet's new form all about? Why the sudden change? Who were these 2 figures who have entered the Citadel? And what exactly are they coming in to basically deal with? And will the group gain their full access to the full Citadel and all of its functions? Well, you'll have to tune in next time to find out. Until then, everyone, it's time to log out of this adventure. And it's goodbye from Hannah.
Bye-bye.
Aeon.
Sayonara.
From Caitlin.
Tomato.
From Lena.
Sayonara, peoples. See you next week.
From Dell.
Bye, everybody.
And from Kristen.
The next time someone falls on me, I swear I'm about to whoop some ass.
Well, I guess actually, you know what? Maybe we'll add that question. Whose ass is Zara going to hit first?
Probably Callum's.
No, she's not a hitter. She's not a hitter. She'll hit you with words.
I've got an even better question.
Hmm.
Can Connie sell tickets and make a profit off of this?
Didn't know Akane was that type. All right, but until then, everyone, that is all from your dungeon master, digital master. I don't care. I'm tired. I've had a long day. But until then, everyone, that's all for now, and I will see you all for the next episode. So until then, guys, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers signing off on Let's Roll Live Going Digital. Remember, everyone, stay charged. Catch you all later. And remember our old D&D philosophy. You best roll high, because otherwise it could mean goodbye. Catch you all later, everybody.
Bye.
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 What?